wanted people to know that he has bought a new watch. So when he's greeting everybody, he says, Kudimi hanye chepe, so that they'll see his wrist. And so that's what you have to also do. So
I'm wearing a caveman watch.
So do Kudimi hanye chepe, so that
very nice.
They'll
and I want
see.
you also patronize caveman watch.
So
Kudimi hanye chepe.
Kudimi kongeke.
So drumming a samia.
Very well. So she has said good evening in Dangbe. I've said good evening in English. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to set the ball rolling. We want to invite our dignitaries at the back room so we can commence this program. And so, our ushers, if you could kindly usher in for us our dignitaries. Can we be on our feet, because we are actually having in our midst a Justice of the Supreme Court of Ghana. Thank you so much. Justice Uni Kolendi is leading the team tonight. We have also in our midst Deputy Ambassador to Togo, His Excellency Bright Kumoji, and of course our author himself, Wanda Kutor. And Mr. Ransford-Eko, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We really appreciate. Thank you so much. My Lord said you may sit, so you may kindly sit. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Umar Rusanda Amadou. I'm a journalist on Radio City FM, on television, Channel 1 TV. I am a student of law at the Ghana School of Law. I've practiced journalism for some time now, which means I've covered a lot of immigration issues. I have covered a lot of things having to do with the International Organization for Migration. And so I pretty much think I know what immigration is about, but I actually don't. So this book, I believe, is going to empower me to learn more and do more for you. Now, I am going to be your MC this evening, and I'm not doing this alone. There are three of us. There's a third wheel. But we decided to keep him in our ass now. We introduce him at the right time. Let my colleague introduce herself.
My name is Bridget Bonnie Agbenyo. You can just call me Bridget Bonnie. Agbenyo means life is good, so you can add that one too. Just so you don't stress, just call me Bridget Bonnie. I work with the Ghana High Commission in the UK and Ireland as the head of information and public affairs. Wanda brought me all the way here for this program. Please put your hands together for him. I am currently reading marketing at UPSA. Very soon, you have to add doctor to my name. Call me Dr. Bridget Bonnie. If I should be married by then you know what you do. You add his name to it. That's just by the way.
That's nice, Bridget. But you said, so you have an FSA name by Adangbe?
Yes, you know those people, the two of them. Or you don't know?
No, I know. In the morning, they are ever in the afternoon.
They are one people.
Night, yeah, like that. It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start with a prayer, and the Lord has to bless this occasion for us before we commence, and Bridget will help us understand who is going to lead us in prayer, so we have spiritual fortification and guidance. To do this for us, we're going to invite the MD for Alpha Unique, Madam Alberta, to lead us.
Good evening. Can we please bow our heads down in prayer? Heavenly Father, this is a special day, and we say thank you. Thank you for the life of the author. That's because of his book we are all here. We glorify your name for bringing us all here from all around the country. Father, we say we thank you. We continue to commit this special occasion into your hands. We invite you to be in charge. Take full control of the program. We commit it to you. Stir affairs. And then at the end of the program, we give glory and honor to you. This we ask in your name, Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Madam. Now, Bridget, if you could just join me so that we do the formal introduction of the dignitaries we have in our midst. Like I said, I have practiced journalism for 15 years, and in the past when I'm listening to, as a cowboy in the village, listening to the radio, some of the lawyers, the brightest lawyers they interview on radio, is actually in our midst today. He has risen from being a lawyer at the bar and going to the bench. And so it is really an honor that this afternoon or tonight he's agreed to join us here. We really, really appreciate that. We'll be introducing him properly because he's going to chair our program for us. We also have in our midst a senior lawyer, and we also have with us a high commissioner. We'll be doing the introduction in a bit. But before we do that, you have all been invited and you agreed to come. Maybe you're not really sure what this event is about. You do not understand what you've been invited to do. So we have someone who will do a formal welcome address and explain to us the purpose of this gathering tonight. And who is better placed to do this than someone who is into publishing, because we are here to celebrate publishing, are we not? And so, ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, can we please welcome the president of the Ghana Publishers Association, Mr. Edward Yao Uzu. He's a lawyer, to do us the honors.
My Lordship, distinguished guests, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, Madaku Fiana Milo. They say opportunity changes life, but often it is the knowledge that shows us where that opportunity truly lies. It is therefore a privilege and an honor for me, as the president of the Ghana Publishers Association, to warmly welcome you all to this important occasion. The launch of a remarkable book titled The Immigration Formula: Rules, Packaging, and Strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are not merely launching a book. We are launching knowledge. We are launching guidance. And for many people, we may even be launching hope. Immigration has become one of the most widely discussed subjects in our society today. Across Ghana and Africa continent, many young professionals, students, entrepreneurs, and families seek opportunities beyond their borders. Yet, the pathway to lawful migration is often misunderstood, confusing, and sometimes surrounded by misinformation. In many conversations about traveling abroad, people rely on rumors, hearsay, and the promise of agents. This book replaces rumors with rules, confusion with clarity, and uncertainty with strategy. This is why this publication is both timely and important. The immigration formula simplifies what is often perceived as a very complex legal area. It explains the rules governing immigration, the strategic packaging of applications, and the lawful pathways to obtaining visas and residence status in the United States. What makes this work particularly valuable is that it goes beyond theory. It provides practical insight into the different categories of visas, the legal requirements attached to them, and perhaps most importantly, how one can progress from temporary visa status to a more permanent legal status. The author has incorporated experts and practical materials that help readers understand how immigration processes actually work in practice. In simple terms, this book does something very powerful. It turns a complicated immigration system into a navigable roadmap. Ladies and gentlemen, what makes this book even more special is that it is written by a Ghanaian who understands our story, our aspirations, and the practical realities many of our people face when navigating foreign immigration systems. This is not just an academic explanation of immigration law, it is a guidance shaped by experience, context and cultural understanding. As lawyers will say, the law does not close doors. It simply shows the proper way to open them. What this book does is to show lawful pathways for those who seek opportunity beyond our borders. We, as publishers, we firmly believe that books are more than pages bound together. Books are tools of empowerment. Books are instruments of transformation. Books are bridges between aspirations and opportunity. And this book is exactly that, a bridge between ambition and lawful opportunity. Let me also say this: information changes life. But when information is properly documented in a book, it stops being temporal advice and becomes a permanent guidance for generations. Sometimes the difference between success and failure in immigration is not opportunity, it is information. As a publisher and an avid reader, I must confess, I travel a lot around the world. In fact, I can have breakfast in Yokoshima, lunch in Timbuktu, and supper in Djibouti, all in a single day. Interestingly, in all these travels, I have never had to apply for a visa. I simply waited patiently for the right book to begin the journey. On some occasions, I even make a quick stops in Iran and United States of America. You know why? Just to check how fuel prices were affecting the world economy. Unfortunately, I could not stay permanently because at the time, I had not yet mastered the how. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a book that actually explains the how. And before anyone begins to wonder my frequent travels, let me make a small confession. All this journey were made quietly from the comfort of my chair. Through the simple but powerful art of reading. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of books. They allow us to travel the world without moving our feet. And sometimes they even show us how to move legally when we finally decide to. And this book provides that information. On behalf of the Ghana Publishers Association, I wish to commend the author for contributing such a practical and valuable resource to the reading public. A book long overdue, a novel book to be added to our repertoire as a book published by a Ghanaian who understands our story. I have been in the publishing industry for 30 good years. Not have I, or in our repertoire, have we seen a book of such. Ladies and gentlemen, I warmly welcome you all to this lunch, and I encourage everyone here not only to celebrate this publication, but also to support it, read it, and share its knowledge with others who may benefit from it. Once again, you are all most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Looks like I'll be traveling too. Did you people listen to what he said? Did we listen? How many of you have been traveling, but you haven't moved from your seats or from your beds? Let me see by hand. Oh, okay. After reading this book, at least you can now start actually doing the do. So I'm here to do a simple job. I'm here to call someone to introduce the chairperson for this event. In every event, you need a head, somebody to chair it. So I'm going to call a poet. If you know Wanda, you know he does wonderful things. I could have just read the chairman's profile and invite him. But Wanda says, let me do something wonderful by inviting a poet to introduce the chairperson. So please help me welcome Joel Ken Smith to introduce our chairperson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jewel. The first three letters of my name, Jewel, is Jew. I'm identified by the masses as King of the Jews. This title I've been given places me at the center of every cocktail party. Do not fret, when the wine is finished, then I'm at the party. Be this still, I'm a Hebrew that brews by tasting water and turning it into wine. Sadly, I'm handicapped. I am forbidden to hold a cup. So with the availability of juice in the absence of cups, life served me a punch in the face. Bruised me so bad, I needed to hide behind the shades. However, take away the first two letters, which is J-E, from my name, Jewel, and you realize it is well. This is how I console myself, a yampa. Me papa told me a good year if he said me boy your dings in your bow. Me papa told me a good year if he said me some bow. Me ya bosom asika koko egware me fitimiti kosi mi nan ase. Okunini a me de nsapan kum onini. Ohene a me ho ye hene. Ahenche ne fatame ankasa. Se ye be frɛ me a ye gunsa. Me kyerɛ apaye mpaebɔ kɛse a ye de frɛfrɛ nananom sɛ wɔn bɛbɛ me ho ban sɛ fonton from. Me ma me smith wa ne ya asanto abɔ me akyi dɔm kotoko ukuma apem beba nipa pem abo me echi dom pem yakuwia ye dia pem ahwe ama atamfo di wonti apem me yode hia me na no osi ade ye yote kokko so se ade tutu ade sanso siesie me sumbu nti wodi mesie bebi amefi no ye nkredin nemum ye to kredin me kredin de kofi e kyerese ma woda ye fida. I was born on a Friday. On this day, God created sky animals. Reason I wasn't born with wings, yet I'm fly. On this day, God created water as well. So when my mom's water broke, I was ready to be born. Also, my body is made up of 70% water. To me, the world is a walking ocean, a place we harbor love and hate. I've got lungs for gills and hands for fins. I'm used to swimming with the sharks. I also deal with the selfish on a daily. My nose knows when something smells fishy. On these shores, I've seen relationships sail and some capsize. Poseidon will agree that when Yeshua walked on water, he walked on me. How do you call he that helped God to stay afloat? Definitely Kofi. Menye insu ba me insu nti ebesi den na insu afame. Me kromo frame tekpete efise me ya abakan. Nanso obo adebo biribiara bo nipa di twa atunti. Mesansu ye kechi. However, being the first of my siblings is a responsibility I carry on my head like the crown of thorns. But today, as we gather here, we gather at the intersection of ideas and influence, where knowledge becomes a compass and words become pathways across borders. Because books like the one we launched today are more than pages bound together. They are maps. Maps for journeys, for nations, for people seeking new horizons. And so, for such a movement, it is only right that the seat of leadership for this occasion is occupied by a man who understands the weight of decisions, the balance of justice, and the responsibility that comes with guiding a nation through the rule of law. Our chairman today is a man whose story rises from humble beginnings in Ghana's Upper West region to the very summit of our nation's judiciary. A man who has walked the corridors of law. He is not merely a practitioner, but he is a custodian of justice. He is Emmanuel Johnny Kulendi, a distinguished justice of the Supreme Court of Ghana. A distinguished justice from the Supreme Court of Ghana, the highest court in the land, where the final interpretation of our laws rests. Before his elevation to the bench of the Supreme Court, he had already carved a reputation as a brilliant legal mind, a respected advocate, and a man committed to the principles of fairness, integrity, and service. Yet beyond the courtroom, beyond the robes and the rulings, he is also known as a servant of God, a man whose life reflects faith, humility, and purpose. Today, we are deeply honored that he has accepted to preside over this special moment, the launch of the book, The Immigration Formula, Rules, Packaging, and Strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, with the highest respect and warm appreciation, please rise with your applause as we welcome the chairman of the distinguished occasion, His Lordship, Justice Emmanuel Johnny Kulendi. Thank you.
start by saying good evening. I have to hold this. Okay, all right. Yes, okay. So, Joel, I was just saying thank you. I'm humbled by your kind words. And to say good evening to each and every one of you esteemed guests. Everyone here is a VIP, and that is really why you are here. And it is my immense pleasure to welcome you to this launch of the Immigration Formula by lawyer Wanda Kutor, a book that truly promises to be an invaluable resource in an aspect of today's reality that affects millions of individuals, of communities, of families, of countries across the world. Immigration, as we all know, consists of two things. The aspect will tell us: migration and non-migration. The migrants are those who seek to travel with a clear intent to reside in the host country. The non-immigrant are those who seek to travel, but for limited purposes and limited reasons, but to return to their original country of residence. This erudite work by lawyer Kutor deals with both. And in the Immigration Formula, lawyer Kutor provides an answer to the information and knowledge gap between the ambitions, dreams, and plans of prospective immigrants and non-immigrants the world over. We all know that migration is vital and inevitable in today's world because it boosts economic growth, it addresses labor shortages in aging societies, fosters innovation through diverse skill sets and skill transfers. Migration therefore acts as a demographic rejuvenator, with migrants supporting social security systems and driving development in both host and origin countries. This is acknowledged by the International Labour Migration, and the fact that migrants increase workforce and enhance productivity and fill critical skill gaps, contributing significantly to GDP. Many developed nations face aging populations, young migrants feel labor shortages, and sustain social security systems. Migration also contributes highly skilled migrants who drive innovation and patenting, while diverse perspectives enhance problem solving. Migrants provide essential financial remittances to their home countries, alleviating poverty and improving local living standards. And this is acknowledged by the IMF Library. If you have regard to data on the role of migration in contributing to GDP, in 2024 alone, the global remittance flows from migration are estimated at roughly 905 billion. And this has a year-over-year growth of 4.6% and is driven by strong labor markets in major host economies. Therefore, migration and any work that provides information, provides education, provides guidance as to how we can effectively migrate, whether as non-immigrants or immigrants, it's an invaluable resource. And we must commend lawyer Wanda Kutor for daring to provide such an invaluable resource to society. I think he deserves an applause. And for those of us who are in the business of writing. Writing is not an easy exercise. I mean, I have the burden of writing judgments, and my wife here can tell you how many times she sees me in bed. And so, Wanda, well done. And it is for this reason that I took the personal interest in authoring the foreword to the book, and I will defer the reading of the foreword to the person assigned to do so. But for me, it's a singular privilege and an honor to be asked to chair this lounge. And for us who are here, because our brother, son, nephew, and Wanda has applied himself to such a difficult task, our presence here, first of all, is to show endorsement for his effort, but more importantly, is to provide support. As we all know, shelf prices of works, however invaluable, any book, is always pegged at a certain price. But it takes a lot of effort, invaluable effort and investment to come to this. So you're here because Wanda sees you as a part of him and a part of his space. And so at the end of the day, I'll encourage each and every one of us here to give steam and oxygen to Wanda's effort in applying himself to this work by making sure that you don't leave here without buying a copy of the book at an amount that is above the shelf. That is where you can show your support and fraternity for the author. The Bible says that where a man's heart is, that is where his substance is. So show that your heart is beyond your personal presence and that you'll put a bit of your substance to his effort and his work. Now, in so doing, what you will be doing is inspiring the many people amongst us here who are pregnant with books that we are not birthing, we should write. A lot of us are authors and potential authors. A support for lawyer Wanda Kutor by walking out with a copy of this book and dropping a generous value for it will encourage those who are contemplating writing that indeed Ghanaians and people around you will appreciate it and that they will show you support. So on this note, on behalf of Lawyer Wanda Kutor, I wish to welcome each and every one of you to this lounge. And once again, thank you for coming, and I'm privileged to be your chair. Thank you and welcome.
Most grateful, my Lord. I think we can do better. Let's give him another round of applause. It's not every day that the son of a Pito brewer rises to the highest of the high, all the way from the Upper West region. We celebrate you and really appreciate you, my Lord, for being in our presence today. Thank you so much. Now, my Lord did not come here alone. He came with his spouse, who is beautifully dressed and sitting here with us. I wanted the band to sing Lady in Red for her, but let's just give a round of applause, please. Thank you so much. We are also honored to have here in our midst members of parliament. The member of parliament for Damongo in the Savannah region, capital of that region, is a lawyer, the Honorable Samuel Abdullahi Jinapo is in our midst, a former Minister of State. The member of parliament for Anglo in the Volta region, the Honorable Richard Kwame Sapa is here with us. Please give us a wave. Thank you so much. Togbi okle mamaga okacho Anglova dogbanami vasrami egba midak banami mauna irami gare. Please let's give them a round of applause too. We have in our midst the Deputy CEO of the Youth Employment Agency, Sedinam Kekeshi. Please give us, thank you so much. We also have directors from the YEA who have agreed to join us. Now, I first met Wanda when he was at the YEA in Tema. So, you know, journalists, what we do is that you save the number of the person with the portfolio. So I still have Wanda Kutor, Y Tema. So he has gone above borders now. He's with the Volta River Authority. So because of that, board members of the Volta River Authority, VRA, are also here with us. Please give us a wave so we salute you. Thank you so much. Wanda is a wonderful man. He's a lawyer and a member of a group of lawyers from the Greater Accra region who have agreed to come and solidarize with him, including my own senior that I'm learning from at the back. Ladies and gentlemen, let's salute the lawyers from the Greater Accra region in our midst. We also have lawyers from Kumasi who have come here to support us and also support Wanda Kutor tonight. Thank you so much. Please give us a wave so we'll give you a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, we also have the two people who decided to unite and till death do them part. And when the two of them, according to the Bible, Abraham knew Sarah. So when they knew each other, they produced a wonderful human being called Wanda Kutor. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Wanda Kutor, or Mr. and Mrs. Kutor, are here now, Miss. Thank you so much. We also have other dignitaries that will be acknowledging in the course of the program. Let me revert now to my co-anchor for the continuation of the program. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so the immigration formula, rules, packaging, and strategy. After he wrote it, somebody forwarded it. Somebody added power to it. And I'm going to call two people to come help us read the forward. If Miss Yasmin Rafat and Miss Eunice Apia are here, can you join me up here and do us the honors by reading the forward?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yasmin Rafat, and I have the singular honor of reading the first forward by Professor Dr. Larry A. Di Matteo. Please let's have a listen. Forward. Wanda Victor Kutor's The Immigration Formula provides a concise but detailed examination of obtaining legal status in the United States for Ghanaians looking to immigrate or visit the U.S., as well as other African citizens, such as Nigerians, that travel to Ghana to undertake a U.S. visa interview at the U.S. Embassy in Accra, Ghana. The book is also of benefit to Ghanaians presently in the U.S. who want to adjust their status from a visitor's visa to a green card into bracket permanent residence. Finally, it is a valuable tool for anyone considering applying for a U.S. visa or permanent residency. This book is essential reading for anyone interested in visiting or immigrating to the U.S. It contains insights and a multitude of exhibits discussing and showing the different steps and occupying forms needed to navigate the cryptic laws of the U.S. immigration. It reviews the numerous visa types and residential statuses recognized in U.S. law. It also digs deeper into what to expect and how to manage the different procedures or processes. Kutor covers a variety of topics, such as the difference between a visa and the different types of status, including student and work visas, optional practical training that allows those on a student visa into bracket F1 to gain work experience, how to apply for political asylum, and how to legally immigrate to the U.S. The risks and benefits and the criteria for obtaining asylum status is complex, and many times applicants or petitions are refused. The book clearly explains the law in these areas, such as the safe third country rule, in which an asylum application would be denied if the asylum seeker is currently in another country deemed to be safe. The book also provides a broad perspective on how you can progress from visa status to a more permanent status. It explains the difference between asylum, refugee, and immigrant status. Immigrant status is the most secure of the different designations. A successful application gives the applicant permanent residency, popularly known as the green card, Kutor explains the different grounds for such status, which are family members category, into bracket parent, child, or siblings, marriage, investment-based, company sponsorship, and self-petition. He explained these various categories and the requirements that must be met in order to increase the chances of success. Along with reviewing the substantive law behind the different statuses, the book does an excellent job of explaining the process of obtaining visas and permanent residency, which includes numerous legal procedures depending on the type of application or petition. The book incorporates 37 exhibits that are essential to understanding the visa and immigration process. These include pictures of key documents, official statements and letters, necessary documentation, policies, and required forms. It is clear that the author is personally knowledgeable of the subject, enabling him to provide insight into the U.S. immigration process as well as practical tips. Kutor correctly notes the distinctiveness and complexity of immigration law. It should be noted that immigration law is in constant state of change. The evolving nature of immigration law, especially under the Trump administration, would require further editions of this book. Currently, gaining visa and immigration status has become much more restrictive. The next presidential administration could easily lighten those restrictions. This book allows its readers to strategize about current and future ways to enter the U.S. The book is essential to anyone interested in visiting or immigrating to the U.S. The strength of the book is its clear prose that is understandable to lawyers and non-lawyers. It is with pride that in this case, Dr. Larry A. DiMatteo, recommends this book to anyone interested in U.S. entry and immigration laws. Thank you very much.
Good evening. My name is Eunice Apia, and I'm privileged to read a foreword by His Lordship Justice Emmanuel Yoni Kolendi. My first professional engagement with Mr. Wanda Victor Kutor occurred during his tenure as president of the Ghana School of Law, when he invited me to serve as a keynote speaker at one of the school's annual programs. What began as a formal interaction soon revealed a young lawyer of uncommon initiative, intellectual curiosity, and quiet yet rugged resolve. Over time, these qualities have remained evident, and they are now given concrete expression in this work. Not long after his call to the bar, Mr. Kutor informed me of his intention to author a book in the area of immigration. He observed correctly that despite the growing importance of immigration and visa-related matters, there existed a notable absence of structured, accessible resource material tailored to the realities faced by applicants and practitioners alike. In encouraging him to proceed and pledging my support, I did not anticipate that he would so promptly act on that resolve, nor that I would be invited to contribute the foreword, an invitation I accepted with honor. Immigration law today occupies a space of increasing relevance, not only to legal practice, but to the common aspiration of ordinary citizens. The steady rise in international travel, often for purposes of education, professional development, and global exchange, has brought immigration issues to the foresight of public activity. For the lawyers and non-lawyers, immigration processes often appear opaque, arbitrary, and technical, often presenting a complex web of rules, policies, and jurisdiction-specific practices. During my years in active legal practice, immigration work was almost exclusively navigated through experience, informal knowledge, and personal familiarity with administrative procedures. At various embassies, high commissions, and consulates, There was little to no comprehensive literature capable of systemizing these processes or offering a coherent framework for understanding how different jurisdictions access visa applications and immigration pathways. This absence was not merely academic. It affected access, predictability, and confidence in the system, and in many instances reinforced the perception that immigration outcomes were determined largely by the unarticulated and discretionary practices of foreign authorities. It is against this background that this book stands out as both timely and necessary. The immigration formula seeks to bring order and clarity to an area often characterized by uncertainty, with particular attention to major travel destinations for Ghanaian citizens, particularly the United States of America. The author carefully set out the criteria, procedures, and evaluative considerations that inform immigration decisions. Where other jurisdictions adopt materially different approaches, these distinctions in many instances are clearly identified and thoughtfully explained. Beyond its value as a reference for practitioners, the book is distinguished by its practicality. Drawing on lived experience, supported by relevant documentation and illustrative examples, it offers a step-by-step guide through application processes, visa categories, common indicators assessed by visa officers, reasons for refusal, and the consequences that may follow. In doing so, it empowers readers with knowledge, promotes informed decision-making, and demystifies processes that are often misunderstood. This work also carries an implicit reminder of professional and personal responsibility. While it equips individuals with the tools to pursue lawful migration opportunities, it does so without promoting false expectations or guaranteeing outcomes. Instead, it underscores the importance of honesty, preparation, and respect for the legal frameworks of host countries. In this regard, the immigration formula performs a valuable service. It informs, guides, and clarifies, while leaving space for reflection on the broader implication of movement across borders. I commend Mr. Wonder Victor Kutor for his initiative, discipline, and contribution to an emerging and important field. And I trust that this book will serve as a reliable companion to applicants, practitioners, and all who seek to understand the complex but navigable world of immigration. I would, however, be remiss not to acknowledge, at least in conclusion, a broader social reality that frames contemporary discussions on immigration in our part of the world. Across Ghana, as in many parts of Africa, progressively increasing numbers of young people seek opportunities abroad, often with little intention of returning. Economic pressures and global disparities are undeniable, and the aspirations that drive migration are painfully apparent. Yet, Ghana remains the one place we can truly call home, and it is incumbent upon each generation to contribute in whatever measure it can to the building of a society in which migration is a choice informed by opportunity rather than an escape compelled by despair. By Justice of the Supreme Court, Emmanuel Yoni. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Yasmin and Eunice. Thank you so much, Yasmin and Eunice, for that. Now, we are going to do, if what Yasmin and Eunice said you did not understand, we are going to do a cinematographic depiction of what exactly they came to talk about. So we just see a short video to highlight for us what the content of this book is. So technical team, if you could just dim the house lights and give us that video, we'd really appreciate it.
Migration, opportunity, strategy. In a world where borders are tightening and opportunities are global, knowledge is power. You are warmly invited to the official launch of the Immigration Formula, Rules, Packaging and Strategy, a groundbreaking first immigration law in Ghana by Wanda Victor Kutor, Esquire. This must-read work breaks down the rules behind immigration systems, shows how applications are properly packaged, and reveals the strategic thinking that separates approvals from rejections. Whether you're a professional, student, policymaker, or aspiring migrant, this is equips you to make informed, lawful, and strategic immigration decisions. The book features a powerful foreword by Professor Dr. Larry A. Mato, former editor-in-chief of the American Business Law Journal, and His Lordship Justice Emmanuel Yoni, Justice of the Supreme Court of Ghana. The program would be chaired by His Lordship Justice Emmanuel Yoni, and a UK-based immigration and asylum practitioner, lawyer Ransford Echo, shall be the book reviewer. Please join us on Friday, March 13, 2026 at the Ghana Shippers Authority Bridge, Accra, 4 p.m. prompt. The main aim of this book is to help lawyers and non-lawyers to navigate the complex world of immigration. Get ready to grab a copy of the Immigration Formula now. Thank you.
Let's talk about the difference between a visa and a status. Whereas you need a visa to travel, you don't need a status to travel. You will get a status at the point of entry in the case of non-immigrant visa holders. So for example, if you are coming to the US with the B1, B2 visa, normally you will get a 6-month status. So at the point of entry, you'll be approved for 6 months. That's the basic approval, 6 months. Now, you can be in the US with a valid visa and you'll be out of status. So if your visa is for 5 years and you stay for, let's say, 7 months, you are out of status. Again, you can be in the US. You can be in the US with an expired visa, but you'll be legally resident in the US. So for example, your visa was for 1 month and you were given 6 months status. So although your visa had expired, you don't have a problem, you are legally in the US. So that's the difference between the visa and the status. However, in Canada, there's what we call the super visa. That one allows you to have a status for, like, let's say 5 years continuous. You can stay in Canada for 5 years without going out of Canada. Thank you. Let's talk about the difference between a visa and a status. Whereas you need a visa to travel, you don't need a status to travel. You will get a status at the point of entry in the case of non-immigrant visa holders. So for example, if you are coming to the US with the B1, B2 visa, normally you will get a 6-month status. So at the point of entry, you'll be approved for 6 months. That's the basic approval, 6 months. Now, you can be in the US with a valid visa.
Do I have my mic? I can't hear myself. Thank you. Very well. I think we've gotten a picture of what exactly it is, but the horse is here, so we'll hear from the horse's own mouth. I don't know how the English came up by that expression, but whatever it may be, we are going to hear from the horse's own mouth. But I don't have the locus or capacity to invite the author tonight, whom we've all agreed to come and celebrate tonight. So we have someone who will do us the honors. So ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, can we invite Miss Yasmin, not Miss, forgive me, Miss Chelsea Abna Nketia Yeboah to introduce for us our author tonight. Let's keep clapping till she comes. She's at the back. Let's give her pressure. Yes. Thank you, Chelsea. You support Chelsea? That's a very horrible decision.
Unfortunately, I do not support Chelsea. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to give a brief about the author. Wanda Victor Kutor was born on 13th March 1991 and hails from Tedby in the Angloga district of the Volta region of Ghana. Mr. Kutor holds a Master of Science in Management from the University of Florida and a Master of Arts in Public Affairs from the University of Ghana. He earned his Bachelor of Laws, LLB, from the University of London and holds a Bachelor of Arts, First Class Honours in Sociology from the University of Ghana. He obtained his qualifying certificate in law from the Ghana School of Law, where he also served as SLC President during the 2021-2022 academic year. Mr. Wanda Esquire was appointed as a non-executive member of the board of the Volta River Authority in June 2025 by the President of the Republic of Ghana in consultation with the Council of State. In July 2025, the VRA board appointed him as the governance champion for the authority. In July 2025, the VRA board appointed him as the governance champion for the authority. He was also subsequently appointed by the board as the board chairman of VRA International School Limited, a subsidiary of VRA. Mr. Kutor is a lawyer and management consultant whose dynamic career spans law, public administration, academia, and youth employment policy. He currently serves as the Director of Human Resources at the Youth Employment Agency of Ghana, where he leads strategic workforce development and institutional transformation efforts. He previously held the position of Deputy Director of Legal at YEA, having joined the agency in 2016 as a municipal director stationed at Kutor Municipal Assembly. In addition to his public sector experience, Mr. Kutor lectures part-time in public international law at Zenith University College. His legal expertise covers immigration. His legal expertise covers immigration, His legal expertise covers immigration, energy, oil and gas, and civil litigation. He completed a legal internship at CSA Attorney's Law in New York, where he gained practical exposure to international legal practice. In September 2025, Mr. Kutor was appointed member of the Black Starlet Management Committee by the Ghana Football Association. Earlier in his career, he served as a research assistant at the Ministry. Sorry, forgive me. I don't know why I'm a bit shaky. Earlier in his career, he served as a research assistant at the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum from 2013 to 2015. He was also a board member of Dolphin Microfinance Limited from 2012 to 2016. In addition, he has participated in several major international conferences, including the Academy of Marketing Science Annual Conference in Canada and the Offshore Technology Conference in the United States, and the Board Training Program in Governance and Financial Oversight Responsibilities in the United Kingdom. In 2022, Mr. Kutor was elected member of the National Executive Committee of the National Democratic Congress for a 4-year tenure. Thank you for your attention, and do have a lovely evening.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Our author.
So today happens to be his birthday. If you
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
respectfully, Mr. Chairman, the Lordship, I want to respectfully stand on the already existing protocol to address members here in Garden. My Lord, thank you. Greetings to you all. So, in 2009, at Medas, that was my secondary school. I attended Tawamete Day Secondary School. In 2009, I was amongst some 3 students to represent Medas at a Model United Nations conference at the University of Ghana. And I'm happy. I mean, our school prefect is here, the SS president. I was his vice president when we were in the SS. He's here, AJNIM is here. So I represented Medas at the Model UN conference, and I was asked to represent Azerbaijan. Normally, at Model UN conference, the country you are given, you are like the president of that country. So I started studying things about Azerbaijan. So I get to know that the capital of Azerbaijan is Baku, the president of Azerbaijan in 2009, and who is still the president because he has done some constitutional amendments in 2009 to extend the limit. Ilham Aliyev. In fact, the father was the president from 1998 to 2003 when he died, and the current president took over from 2003 till now. So when I was representing Azerbaijan, I was acting like the president of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev. So once in a while, I do follow up to see whether he's still the president. And as of now, he's still the president. So basically, that's where my interest for immigration and traveling staff commenced. But at that time, I had not had the intention of writing a book in immigration. Now, 2014, at the time I was the special assistant to the deputy minister, as he then was, Honorable John Abdullah Jinapo. I was his deputy minister, I was his PA at the ministry. So we went for an official conference in 2014, the Offshore Technology Conference. So I traveled with the A2 visa, the government delegation visa. So I met some people there and all of that. So my interest for immigration also kept heightening. But at that time, I still not had the intention of writing a book on immigration. In 2017, we had lost power. So I traveled to Worcester. In fact, at the airport, the officer at the point of entry says, "Where are you going to?" I said, "I'm going to Worcester." Then he started laughing. Then he said, "Go, go." He stamped the badge and said, "Go." So when I was leaving, he called me back. He said, "Worcester, not Worcester." I pronounced Worcester like an Anglo man, but the officer at the point of entry corrected me. So when I got to Worcester, I met some Americans and all of them. One happened to be an immigration person. So I developed interest in immigration. Now, at the time, I entered the U.S. around August, September. So I was given a 6-month status. So I stayed and returned somewhere 2018 February. So when I came, I went to mom and dad, and they are here, that I want to do some small immigration consultancy. Mom said, "No, that's one problem. That they can arrest me, connection men, and all of that." I said, "No, I'll do agreements and all of that." I just started the University of London Law Program at the time. So they advised me, cautioned me, and then I had started. Now in 2019, I had my first major contract as an immigration consultant with one institution. That was the Ashama Municipal Assembly. They wanted to go for an OTC conference in 2019. So I was asked, at that time I had done some work for some private individuals and I was recommended. And just so you know how immigration works, you'll be shocked that some people that you see as common members of the assembly were granted a visa at the time when I did the work. But the MC himself was refused. These are facts. Now, why was he refused? I asked him after the interview. I normally will engage all my clients. I asked him, "Honorable, what happened?" I said, "Consular," and they said, "The service passport, but am I busy?" You have a service passport. You kept it home and went with your ordinary passport. Now the consular asks, "Where is your service?" Because they have a centralized system. They coordinate. They have the information. UK, Australia, New Zealand, US, Canada. They share some database. So you kept your service passport. It didn't inform me. So we had used the ordinary passport to apply. So the consular asked, "Where is the service passport?" He said, "Oh, he had left it. He was asked to go and bring it. In the book, you realize that we have grounds of refusal. We have minor grounds and major grounds. So such a refusal is minor. You only have to provide the service passport and the decision will be overturned. That's a minor ground of refusal. A major ground, when you are refused and the grounds of refusal is major, your circumstance will have to change significantly from the time of refusal before you can overturn that. Hello? So if, for example, your purpose or the reason why you are refused has to do with lack of strong ties or your income level, you have to show that that has changed. Maybe you are lucky the following week after your refusal or 2 weeks, the president makes you a minister. Your circumstances have changed. I hope you are getting the point. So basically, these are some of the things that you see in the book. Now, at this point, the idea of writing the immigration book emerged. That is what I refer to as the pregnancy stage. But at the time, the umbilical cord, I was not ready for an umbilical cord to be cut. So it was still at the pregnancy stage. Because I told myself that before I'll write a book and publish, to give it credence, I ought to be a lawyer. And this is where I will appreciate one senior lawyer who is a former minister. He stepped out. He sent me a message that he's hosting iftar with his constituents, so he's leaving. At the time, 2013, he was a lawyer at Kulindi at law. So if you watch Honorable John Jinapo's vetting in 2013 as deputy minister, the wife was directly behind him. I was by the wife. I was seated by the next to the wife. So after the vetting, his brother said he wanted to see me. I should come to his law firm at Kulindi at law. So I went there, and at the time I didn't know my Lord Justice. So I went there to meet lawyer Abu Jinapo. He said, I understand you are my brother's plea. I said, yes, please. He said, so which course did you do? I said, I read sociology. What was your class? I said, oh, I managed to get a first class. So what do you want to do in future? I said, oh, I'm doing politics. He said, so you are just following my brother? I said, yes, I'm doing politics. He said, no, you need to get a profession. And he's following an ADO, but I should get a profession. So I should read law. So that was where the interest for law heightened. And I appreciate the Honorable Samuel Abu Jinapo for that advice. Now in 2020, the idea of writing immigration was paused. Of course. So it means I was still pregnant with the idea. The idea was paused because I just got admission to the Ghana School of Law. Luckily for me, normally people write 5 times, 6 times to get admission. When I wrote, by God's grace, at the first instance, I passed and entered the law school. So I paused the idea that let me finish. When I'm done, then I revisit it. Then I entered the law school. This politics. At the time, Pamela was my girlfriend. She was at Makola campus, and I was at Green Hill campus. I later moved there when I became a South president. So I told her, we were doing some extra classes, and I said, Pam, I'm the next SRC president of the law school. She said, but people have started campaigning, and they are just opening nomination. I said, Pam, by God's grace, I'm the next SRC president of the Ghana School of Law. So from 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, I got myself in student politics, law, and all of that. So the idea of writing immigration book was paused. Of course, I didn't abort that idea. There was no miscarriage. There was no abortion. So the pregnancy was intact. In 2023, by God's grace, I was called to Calabar. Just when I was almost done with my pupillage, I got admission to study at the University of Florida. So I went to my Lord Justice and the Queen. My Lord Justice's wife, we call her the Queen. So I went to them and told them, I'm going to school at the University of Florida. I've got an admission, but I'll be going and coming. Because luckily, I was elected as a national executive, and I'm still a national executive. So I told them I'll go and be coming to join the campaign and all of that. However, if this admission had come, let's say 2017, I would have worked on campus and get money. But now, you can do campus job and you're in some restaurants or this, and somebody takes a video and posts that, oh, National Executive of NDC is serving pizza and stuff. People will mock us. So I wish I get the dollar. But if you know outside too very well, you may be depressed. After class, you'll be depressed. So I told my Lord that I want to now gather my ideas, I want to put it together to write the immigration book. And I'm pleading with him, when I come back, I want him to forward the book. So that was like him had left. So when I got to the US, one lecturer teaches international business law, Professor Larry DiMatteo. So in class, we have different lecturers and their group dynamics. If you do sociology, you know what we call group dynamics. Some lecturers who are Asian, when they come and they see the Chinese in class and stuff, they are more relatable to them. So this lecturer comes to class and says, you're from Africa? I said, yes, please. Do you know Professor Sari? I'll keep quiet. Professor Sari, he's a lecturer here. Warrington College of Business, he's a lecturer here. So I kept quiet, The Professor Sari was referring to Kweku Azar. So when he said Professor Sari, I realized that he was referring to Kweku Azar. I said, oh, I know him. He said he's his friend. So through that, anytime he comes to class, we're in the process of writing and compiling the immigration law book. And when I'm done, I want him to also help with a forward. So that was the stage where I reported the pregnancy to a foreign doctor. He gave his condition. Just as his lordship said, when I'm done, he wants to see the book assessed before he will give forward. He also gave his condition that before he writes forward, he must at least get an A or an A- in his course. Otherwise, he will not write the forward. So I took his course personal. I didn't get an A, but I managed to get an A-. So in 2024, I had come back for vacation. I went home. When I say home, my Lord and the Queen. And they have a base. If I want to meet them, 11 p.m. There's a corner when I get there, that's where I meet them. So the Queen asked, your book, how far? Then I told them that I'm still on the book. And that was the stage that I knew I have started antenatal care. Because they kept asking about the book. And at this point, I want to help me thank His Lordship a lot. Because even after graduation, I told my Lord that NDC with one power. So I'm not going for the graduation. I'm going to send an email for them to mail my certificate to me. He said, well, I said, oh, my Lord, it's going to be a waste of money. Because the reason why I have gone for the graduation because of the OPT, which is, we have OPT in the book, it's a topic. Optional practical training. When you graduate in the US, automatically you get this opportunity for 1 year. However, if your program is a STEM program, you have an additional 2 years. So I delayed, I chose my course out that the graduation will be after the election. So in my mind, I knew that if we win, then I would have no need to go back. My Lord said, no. Yes, you have won, but go for the graduation. If it's the ticket that is the problem, I should see the Queen. I was there the following day, the Queen called me and they gave me my ticket money to go for graduation for 3 days and come back. So that was how I went for my graduation in the US and came back. Lord, this is the Queen, I'm grateful. In 2024, during the antenatal period, I turned to the law firm where I did my privilege. And I decided to now transfer the information to soft copy. So this is what I do. I had a notebook. When the idea comes, I write it. Since the time I conceived the idea. There's a gentleman, he's going to use the word cleaner. He normally cleans the office of the lawyers. We send him on errands and all of that. But I believe Vodwagu and Zeble law firm. He's here, Foster Kuma. So I asked him, Foster, what do you do? He said, oh, he just graduated SHS, and that he read literature in English, and that he's planning to work at a law firm for some time, then he'll go to GIJ. I said, oh, did you say English? He said, yes. I said, oh, I've written a book, but I want you to be doing the typing for me. So it was Foster Kuma in 2024 who started the typing of the book. First, are you here? First, stand up. And I must say, he's currently in level 300 at Unimac. GIJ now named Unimac. It's level 300. First, I acknowledge you. So at this point, let me acknowledge 3 other people whose name, there are a lot of names in the book, but I want to acknowledge 3 other people whose name are in the book. And for a fellow young man. So, Madam, that's honorable, so I say, Junior, come upstairs. So I knew, that was the point I knew it's called Junior. He was reading a book in the hall when I went there. So I was seated waiting for boss to come down. So Junior went upstairs and came back. He said, what's your name? I said, Wonder. So, oh, you're my brother's PA. In North, they don't say cousins and stuff. Everybody's brother. I said, yes, I'm your brother's PA. I said, please, who are you? He said, oh, he's Junior. He came from Tamale. And that he's here for some time, and then he's going to school at University of Ghana and all of that. This person called Junior had referred client to me since then. To the extent that, and I was shocked, when yesterday, at a management meeting, he said, oh, I have a lawyer, when he signed an agreement with you, he put there, this agreement does not guarantee you a visa. This Junior I'm talking about is the person we call Honorable Malik Basintali. So, no, God bless you. We've been friends since we met 2009, 2010, and he's my boss now. I joined YA in 2016 as a public servant. When he came as chief executive with the political authority, he promoted me from deputy director legal to director human resources. And I thank him for our friendship and for the referrals of clients, to the extent that as recent as January, when we were processing visa application forms, he said, lawyer, come. He wants me to go through his form. I said, oh, chief, we have a protocol unit. He said, no, you're an immigration lawyer. My UK application form, I wanted to go through personally. So the confidence he had in me for referring clients to me and all of that, I thank him for that. Another person I want to acknowledge specifically is not here, he's in the US, but I've seen his brother here. The cover page, the picture you will see on the book, is, we wanted the book to be very original. So I told the designer, Mr. Albert, who is also here, that when I go to the US, I will take a picture of a building in the US so that we'll use it for the book. I didn't want the book to come out. Then when somebody Googles the book and see the picture, and then the AI will say, oh, this picture has been downloaded. So I told him that when I get to US, I will take a picture of any building and send to him. He said, no problem. So I did 3 things. When I'm in flight, when we're about landing, then I'll zoom to get the area view as a picture. When I arrived in the US, I took several pictures. When I sent it to Mr. Albert, he said, no wonder the way you're describing this book, these your pictures, no. So I had this friend, Benedictavia. He worked with a security company, Blackstone Group, in the US. So he went on a crane up there and took a picture of a building. So when I sent it to the designer, Mr. Albert, he said, this is the picture I want. So that is how come you see the book. You see the picture. It's not anywhere. You will not see it anywhere but in the book for the first time. So I want to thank him for that singular effort. He gave me his permission to put his name in the book as well. There are several names in the book: Patrick Okra, Timer, Madam Josephine Wusa, and many others. I must say that Honorable Malik Basintali is here with the 2 deputies, Chief Kutor, Madam Sedinam. Now, my personal experience as a lawyer, that has shaped this book. If you're a lawyer here, people or lawyers, some lawyers do not know that you can handle cases in the US without being called to the US bar. We all have our phones here. You can Google Form G28I. Form G28I is the entry of appearance form for foreign lawyers. So you can actually be a lawyer in Ghana and enter appearance for some administrative cases in the US. And the form you complete is Form G28I. So just so you know, I say this respectfully, one of the cases I handled as a lawyer from Ghana was the case of Spencer. A lawyer in Kumasi referred Spencer to me. The lawyer is the former SRC secretary. They handed to my administration. So it's a well-known lawyer, can be checked. His lawyer firm in Kumasi. So he referred the client to me. The client was in the US on a B1, B2 visa, a tourist visa. I wanted to study. And says that he doesn't want to come out of the US. He's afraid that when he comes out, he will not be able to re-enter. I said, oh, then we'll do what we call change of status. Change of status. So we put in the application, I entered appearance with Form G28I, and his status was changed, not a visa. You can't get a visa if you're in the US. So his status was changed from a B1, B2 status to an F1 status. Of course, let me say this, that when the application was delaying, I got information and I saw from the portal that the applicant has paid for expedite service. He did that on his own without me. He paid for expedite service and he got the decision on time. The decision based on the application we submitted for him as lawyers for him. Now, another issue that you see, and my experience as a lawyer that reflects in the book, is an instance where somebody got a 5 years visa but can only enter the US once. The exhibit is there. People are of the view that when you get a 5 years visa, it means that you can go and become multiple. There are instances where they can give you 5 years visa and restrict you to one entry. It's in the book, colored. In fact, that client is here today. He's my friend. He gave me permission to put it in his book, in the book. I only covered the surname. So you see the case of Eric. It's in the book. He got a 5 years visa, but single entry. And when he got a visa, he came to me, to Klagon. And I said, bro, let's respect the conditions of the visa. We knew why it was so. We respected it. By the time my visa came, the course or the classes have started. So I needed a late arrival letter. A late arrival letter. So the DSO, designated student officer, sent me the late arrival letter together with my I-20 and the visa before I traveled. So it means if you're a student and you get a visa, it is not enough. If the course starts before you move, you can be returned. So all these things are necessary. So I explained them. So my experience as a student also came in light. And through webinars, seminars on campus, I got ideas about OPT and all of that. Recently, I was speaking with a lawyer friend who is in the US. She's almost done with her OPT. I said, I wonder, she doesn't want to come to Ghana now because she's not ready. A lot of things are happening for her. I said, what did you read? She mentioned a course. I said, you read sustainable environment, this. It's a STEM program. You are entitled to additional 2 years. She said she didn't know. I said, you're entitled to another 2 years for reading STEM. And I must say, for STEM OPT, the book reviewer is here. So I won't go much into the book. He will come and continue and explain. He's a UK-based immigration lawyer. He's here. So I won't go into details. Now, my personal experience and engagement with friends and persons in flight also reflected in the book. For example, we went for an NDC fundraiser, and I met one national executive who is now a CEO of an institution. I won't mention the name. We're having a conversation. And I was explaining the various types of visa, and I said, for J1 visa, if you travel on an exchange program, before you pick it, you must be careful, because when you come back, you cannot travel out to the US for 2 years, because those visas are sometimes subjected to Section 212 of the Immigration and Nationality Act of the United States. He said, I should repeat that again. I said, no, if you go on an exchange program, J1, and you come back to Ghana, you must wait for 2 years in Ghana before you can reapply for another type of US visa. And there's policy rationale for all of that. He said, that was why from 2016 to 2018, or 2018 to 2020, one of them, he was refused visa severally. He's now a CEO, very prominent person. The exhibit is also in the book. So sometimes you've not done anything wrong, but you just have to meet the condition. You've gone for an exchange program. They gave you the visa. You are Ghana. The idea is that the exchange program you went, you must impact it in your country for at least 2 years. So you came back and you say you want to travel again, they won't give you the visa. It's not whether you have bank statement or not, they won't give you, because you must meet the 2-year rule. This person, after the 2 years, was given visa several. That was how come we met at the NDC fundraiser, and we're having a discussion, and then it popped up. So my personal experience and engagement with people in flight also raised all of this. Now, and this is how some of the topics came up. There's a reason why we did a color print, because of the exhibit. So it's a colored print. So when you see the cost, you should appreciate it because of the colored printing. Now, my regrets for this book, I have only one regret in writing this book. In 2018, I was in the US. My Lord received the manuscript or the initial copy. He asked that I go and then come back to him. I went after 3 weeks. I went, but no. Before his name will be on this book, we have to do a lot of edit, the structure and all of that, because he cannot just put his credibility on the line. So that was where the surgical procedure for the pregnancy started, because it was time for delivery. Hello. And in this regard, I want to thank lawyers Emmanuel Detumi Jr. and Stephen Insia Opoku, both of Kulindi at Law, for their support. And Mr. Alfred of the Research Center of Parliament for proofreading the entire book. My Lord, respectfully, I know we are not yet at the acknowledgement session, but I just want to make some 3 or 4 acknowledgements. My wife is here. Pam, since I started writing this book, today I'm in Kigali, tomorrow I'm in Vegas, another time I'm in Orlando, London, Florida, and all of that. Sometimes I wonder how she takes it. The recent one day, I just thank God that day my Lord sent a message to Pam. I'd gone to his lordship. After everything, I went to his lordship to discuss certain issues with my Lord. He had a visitor, and I was at the couch waiting. By the time I realized, I'd slept. I woke up 5 a.m. In fact, the following day or 2 days later, when I went to the house, Grandma said that he had asked that they should give me medication. He thought something was happening. I'd passed out. Now, when I woke up at 5 a.m. and I got home, after Pam, when I opened the door, no matter what, she will wake up. When I opened the door, I said, "Oh, Pam, I'm from my Lord's place." She said, "Okay." So I showed him my phone that, "Oh, Pam, I've even sent my Lord some message to thank him and tell him that I've arrived home." He said, "Okay." Then around 10, I see, wonder. My Lord has sent me a picture now. So apparently he didn't believe when I said I was at my Lord's place. So apparently my Lord took a picture. Pam is here. I should have projected that picture. So my Lord took a picture of me sleeping in the couch and sent to Pam and told Pam that your husband is sleeping. Anyway, so I thank Pam for the support all this while. So maybe tonight, maybe if I don't go home, she will understand. My Lord, I also want to thank Princess, our only child. Sometimes when I from work and I'm stressed and I get home and I'm very tired, Princess will come and say, "Daddy, I will beat you. Daddy, I will beat you." When she starts saying that, then I will start laughing. By the time I say I get energy and continue what I'm doing. When she was 1 year old, I used to threaten any small thing. I say, "Princess, I'll beat you." Any small thing, I say, "Princess, I'll beat you." So she also, I don't know how come, when she sees me small thing, I say, "Daddy, I will beat you." She's also here. I know she will not understand, but one day she will see the video. I also want to thank the MP for Anglo, the constituency chairman and organizer, and the team from Anglo, the Queen Mothers of Anglo. In fact, the constituency chairman, one of the constituency deputy secretary of Anglo in 2014, he was the vice chair, and we've been together. And the MP at the time was the presiding member for both Keta and Anglo. At the time, we didn't have the Anglo district, so he was the presiding member. In fact, we went to a contest together in 2015. The then cabinet minister, Honorable Humado, came first. The presiding member came second. Then I was the deputy secretary, I came third. That was when I decided to pull back. And by God's grace, Honorable Sepe has since taken over from Honorable Humado and is doing a marvelous job. I thank them for the support. I also want to thank members of the VRA board. Of course, the president on the recommendation of president appoint members, recommendation of ministers and all of that. So I thank my godfather, the president of Ghana, for deeming me fit to be on the VRA board. I want to thank members of the VRA board because I'm the youngest among them. Yet, when it was time for them to elect one person to be the governance champion of the authority, the board members, led by Engineer Chabesh Emisata, he's here. I think I saw him. He's our board chairman. They elected me to be the governance champion of the authority, the chief executive, Auntie Peggy, I call him Momi Esquire, Brian Mike, Mr. Isaac, all of them for the support. So this is how the umbilical cord was cut, so we can have the book or baby here. So it's not just a book launch, but as far as I'm concerned, it's an outdooring ceremony of the baby. Respectfully, my Lord, as a wrap up, there is a request from Kigali and not end without to Rwanda. He is not a politician, he's a career diplomat. He had served in our three different countries before being elevated to the position of High Commissioner. Was posted to Rwanda. He made a request and pleaded that at the launch of the book, I should say it out. Maybe ministers will be around. I told him the chair would be His Lordship, Justice Yunu Kulundi. He said I should say it out so that I get to the presidency. Ghana's High Commission in Rwanda doesn't have a website. 1st of March, some 5 days to the Independence Day. So I asked him, how did you invite, or how will you be inviting Ghanaians for the Independence Day celebration in Kigali? He said that he normally communicates to Ghanaians through the WhatsApp group formed by the Ghanaians there, and the president of the WhatsApp group or the Ghanaian community there is Sam Abba. So he has to send messages to Mr. Sam Abba to inform Ghanaians about programs. I mean, to be honest, it's a new High Commission. It was formed in 2024, just at the tail end of the previous regime. Ghanaians in Rwanda used to get consular services from Nairobi until the formation of this High Commission. But the point is, for 1 year, more than 1 year, they do not have a website. And this era of bombing and all of that, if you want to get an information, you get to Kigali now, you will not know how to get to the High Commission's office and all of that. So please, I'm appealing to the chairman here and senior members of government here to get to the foreign ministry and to the presidency. They need a website so that people can access and get information. And the name of the High Commission is His Excellency Ernest Yao Ampofo. Now, reforms. Respectfully, when you all agree with me that once you are called to the bar, everybody assumes that you know everything. So people assume that lawyers can help with immigration issues. I'm wrapping up. People assume that lawyers can help with every issue, including immigration. So I'm respectfully appealing that as part of the legal reform, they should introduce a course, basic introduction to immigration, so that lawyers get some understandings, law students get understanding, so that by the time they become lawyers, when client comes to them, they can speak to the issues. So I'm appealing that we have a course, basic introduction to immigration principles. There's a new concept in this book. You can't find it anywhere. It's per my research and all of that. I brought out this concept. Immigrant visitors. It's in the book, immigrant visitors. When you say immigrant visitors, what do we mean by that? There are some people who have 5 years US visa, 10 years UK visa, 5 years Canadian visa. What they do is that they go and be in the US for 4 months, and when they know that the 6 months is approaching, they run to UK, go and hustle there 4 months. That's 8 months when they do 4. Then they go to Canada, and go and spend 3 months. So 4, 4, 3. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. Then they'll come to Ghana and rest for 1 month. So, and all these countries, when they are going, they say they are just visiting. They are just visiting. They are just visiting. And then they'll get people's papers and work. So you ask yourself, between Ghana and those countries, where are they visitors? They are rather visiting Ghana. So the book describes those persons as immigrant visitors. So you look at it, those who will be doing PhD in migration studies and all of that, you may want to refer to the book for some of your citations and all of that. Mr. Chairman, my Lord Justice, respectfully, now in conclusion, members of the legal fraternity here will agree with me that when we were at law school, we bought books on criminal law, on the law of contract, on the law of evidence, on family law. However, there was no single book on immigration law. Yet, the movement of Charcoal, from Rome to Lisbon, from Accra to Atlanta, from Abuja to Algiers, from Kigali to Milan, from Ouagadougou to Orlando, and many other movements are governed by rules and regulations. So clearly, there's a vacuum, there's a gap. This is where this book, titled The Immigration Formulae, Rules, Packaging, and Strategy, comes in to fill in the gap. With these few words, respectfully, Mr. Chairman, my Lord Justice, I want to thank members here gathered for joining me here on the launch of my book and to help me celebrate my 35th birthday. I thank you all for coming. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Lawyer, please do it better for lawyer. Thank you very much. Your Lordship, thank you very much for sending that picture. You saved us. Okay, so let me call my colleague to do some acknowledgements and then we will continue. But there's this car that has blocked somebody. He looks, oh, you are right behind me. I didn't see you.
You blocked me. Very well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are owner of a Toyota Hilux, it's white. Hilux is white. I think if I mention a number, you may not know, but at least it's a Toyota Hilux, which is like a Toyota pickup, and it's white. GC 932211. GC 932211. Please attend to your car. Also, if you're a Muslim in the auditorium, I've just gone out to break my fast. In case you didn't know, because wonder had kept you spellbound, please, you may kindly excuse yourself and get a bottle of water and break your fast. Very well. Let me acknowledge a number of other dignitaries who are in our midst. So, a number of them have been acknowledged earlier. I wonder has done justice to some other dignitaries in our midst. Let me help with the rest. Engineer Jabeshemi Arthur has been mentioned, board chairman of VRA. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you. Jifa Gunu is the CEO of the Accra Digital Center. Jifa, why are you giving me a wave so that we can clap for you? Yes, Jifa is at the back. Yes, he's here. Thank you so much. Board members of VRA, thank you so much for taking time to join us tonight. Abubakar Abdul Kudus Sana is Deputy CEO Operations Youth Employment Agency. Can we have a wave? And his boss, the Basintali boy, is here in our midst. Basintali, please. How are the 5K men doing? Please give him a round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Eric Mensah-Bosu is the Managing Director of VRA International School. When I was growing up at Astrari Junction, it's a school I wished I would attend, but I never did. I ended up with Astrari Junction DA Basic School, but it's fine. It's fine. Mr. Samuel Fletcher is Deputy CEO of VRA. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. We really appreciate you. Dr. Isaac Annan is a lecturer at the Ghana School of Law. Dr. Annan, please give us a wave. Thank you so much. We also have in our midst executives of Anlo constituency led by the chairman, Rolex Miheso. Thank you so much. And Egypt Kudoto, vice chairman of the NDC in the Volta region. Where is Mr. Kudoto? A long-time friend. Thank you so much. Powerful man. Livingston Amevoy, Circuit Court Judge, Bupe and Damongo. My Lord, or Your Honor, the thing I've not learnt it well. Thank you so much, sir. They've not taught us that one, so I don't know that say Your Honor or Your Worship or My Lord. But let me just say My Lord to save myself. Thank you so much, my Lord, for being with us tonight. Thank you so much. Mini piano kama pia.
Okay, so in a world where mobility, opportunity, and global connectivity continue to shape our lives, immigration has become more than just the process of crossing borders. It has evolved into a journey that requires knowledge, preparation, strategy, and informed decision. I'm sure majority of us here want to travel, and we are paying connection men to do things for us. But I'm sure if you get a copy of this book, you end up being a connection man yourself. Have I got some connection men here? Future connection men. Future connection men. Don't hide. Raise your hand so that people can come to you too. So, we all know that social media is a place where we get to inform people, to know what is going on. As a birthday celebrant wish, I want us all to do this for him. He wants us to take selfies, post on social media with the hashtag, the immigration formula. So you can see the spelling here so that it can help ourselves. I'm pleading on all of you, please let's get our phones out. Take a selfie, you can post on your status. If you don't do Facebook, you don't do Twitter, wherever you want to post it. Just take it out, take one, and post it. Please, let's all do it. Thank you very much, Malik. I can see you do that. Please. So we are all taking selfies. And those of you not taking, is it your phones are off, or you just don't like taking pictures of yourself, or what is the problem? Should I come so we take it? Please hashtag the immigration formula. We are celebrating our brother today. He's done marvelously well for himself, 35 years of age, and he has done super. Please, if you are done taking our selfies, I would like to invite a poet to introduce our guest speaker and our book reviewer. If we have Abdul Razak Halimatu here, please join me up. Please let's put our hands together for Abdul Razak Halimatu to introduce our guest speaker.
Accra, Ghana's capital, call us Tungwa. Ayikushi is forever a leader. We sit enthroned on the Gulf of Guinea. We got here by trekking on the sea. When the Guans saw us on canoes at sea, we looked like ants. So the latest nicknamed us Nkran, ants. The name Nkran was corrupted by the dance to Accra. Nkran, in Ghana language is Gan. We celebrate Homo to root at hunger. The sacred food for the festive season is pope, which is made from corn and then sprinkled in town in remembrance of those that died during the great hunger. The meal of the gods is kinky and fried fish, locally known as komikekena. Welcome to Canaan. Accra is a small place, however, everybody is welcome. This is the Abrocho of Ghana. Cantonment is more beautiful than Vietnam. Accra is for Ghana, however, everybody is welcome. Spelling the name Accra is like starting an enterprise, because when spelling the name Accra, you need to start with a capital. However, this capital doesn't just reflect in pockets. You have to work first. People travel from far and near to this safe haven of a heaven in search of greener pastures, only to discover roads on weeds, highways. Anyway, we've got hustlers on the street, selling and cleaning windscreens. We are friends of Poseidon, we enjoy fishing. We understand the hand that doesn't work doesn't eat, so we've got to find some hand jobs. Of course, yes, these are street workers shouting. Call them a Pampem store. Welcome to Accra.
Hello.
A very good evening to everyone present here and our dignitaries as well. I am Abdurazak Halima Susadia. Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears for a story of wisdom built through the years. From the Gold Coast pride, where bright minds saw, rose a man who swears could open the law's great door. Ransford echo, a name that rings where justice speaks and fairness sings. Through immigration hopes crossing the sea, he stands with law and humanity. When contracts break or workplaces strain, when wills bring questions or families' pain, he steps with wisdom, calm and clear, turning doubt to justice year by year. From Legon's halls where knowledge began to London's courts where he shaped his plan. With law, with learning, with skill refined, a master of reason, sharp of mind. A barrister, solicitor, advocate true, serving Ghana and the UK too. Guided by respect, compassion, and care, winning justice everywhere. So ladies and gentlemen, rise in esteem for the lawyer whose excellence speaks like a dream. Please join me now with applause so grand as Ransford Echo takes his place at the high table. Thank you.
Hello? Hello? Are you getting tired? So I will see a lot of people leaving. So I want to, first of all, jump my part for my Lord to come and auction the book before I proceed. So please, let's clap for my Lord to auction the book.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I guess the major reason we're here is to unveil the baby. Shall I have the altar, Lawyer Echo, everyone on the high table join me? Let's do this so we can get your support before you leave. It's understandable, it's a Friday evening, and Madam, where's Madam MC? Yes. Where? Okay. So who will control? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I have the singular privilege to declare the book Immigration Formula duly launched, and there it comes. It's a utility book. I think we should get a bigger applause than this. The Immigration Formula is duly launched by Wanda Victor Kutor. And then I will defer to our able MCs, Moro and the London lady, on my behalf and on the author's behalf. I want to defer the auction to you. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my Lord. Thank you so much. We really appreciate. You know, everybody have their expertise in life. My expertise is herding cattle. And then later I became a journalist, so maybe I know how to ask questions. Selling, no. I used to follow my mom to come and hawk in Tudo every morning, once every while. Or we go to Togo, Asigame, and we go and sell pepper, and then we buy Togo jeans and come and sell. When she's driving bargains, usually I'm like, this woman, can you just sell the thing, let's go? Like she'll be pushing and pushing and pushing. And so that's not my expertise. And it's neither my co-MC's expertise either, in terms of selling. At the beginning of this program, I told you that we have a third wheel that we're going to invite to do something very important for us. And it is at this stage that we're going to do that. Now, this gentleman is a taxman And you know how tax people behave. He works with the Ghana Customs, the Ghana Revenue Authority. He collects taxes. So, ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, can I have Frederick, our co-MC, to join us for the auctioning of this beautiful book, The Immigration Formula, Rules, Packaging, and Strategies. Ladies and gentlemen, he may behave like a pastor, he may behave like an auction. I don't know what he'll behave like, but let me give the microphone to Fred. Over to you, your audience.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, please. For what it's worth, this is not the taxman who collects taxes. He deals with customs and excise. So please feel free to generously support the effort. Don't be afraid that he'll come after you for tax money. Thank you.
Thank you, my co-MCs. In some places I would have said a home. And for only one man in this room, anytime I see him on TV, I'm like, this man is at the wrong place. He's at the wrong place. He's a general. He's a great man. He knows you are at the wrong place. Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap for this man. So because of him, I would say, Aho! Gentlemen, Aho! They have said everything. We have gold, sika, no long talk. Everybody in this room, hey, cameraman, why am I saying the BM your pictures and the Mubeto books? Brace up. Everybody, like lawyer said, everybody will take a copy. Ushers, where are you? Let me see the ushers. Oh, I like that. I like your brace up. You either look for a man to buy one for yourself. They told you I'm a customs officer. Is that not it? And here, if persuasion fails, Jeremiah, 300,000 Ghana cedis. First copy. Today is his birthday. Honor this gentleman for me. 300,000 Ghana cedis. 300. 300,000 Ghana cedis. Beautifully will be autographed by this great man. I'll come to that. When you go to the voter region, there are two things. It is either Akpolodo, Alo Awonuka, Adesuku. So my great brother is doing the two of them. He's a fisherman and a great learned man. 300,000 Ghana cedis. First person to take this copy for us. It's a great day. 13th of March 2006. 300,000 Ghana cedis. I have had opportunity to work a little bit at the airport for about 6 years, and I've been with immigration officers. I've seen things for myself. When my brother was talking, you have no idea. When people return, especially from the Kuwait and the other Arab countries, it is messy. You will weep for them. This book tells it all. 300,000 cedis. 300. I should have a personality taking this book for us today. 300,000 cedis. 300. Many of you say me about 20 Ghana. No, what to be? Me from about 20 Ghana. 300. Should I come to 200,000 cedis for a first copy? 200,000 cedis for a first copy. Very important. Winneba Choir, give me something low, something very low. Winneba Choir, something low. The organist, I beg your pardon, can be playing something small. 200,000 cedis. Fine, I've left 300. Maybe you want to go even 500. It's cool by me. I told you if persuasion fails, force should be applied. 200,000 cities. My brother is ready to autograph. 200,000 cities. Are we safe? Are we here? We are here. Yeah, read about something slow. Yes. The packaging of the book itself is killing. Beautiful. Brother Wanda, you have done a good job. 200,000 cities. A check, a momo. I think you have a momo line, right? Maybe you are here, you want to do it very silently. You don't want anybody to see. We are in some dispensation, so people are very careful about certain things. So please, you can call me. I will take the mic off, whisper in my ears, and then we will let Wanda autograph the book beautifully for you. The first five. So should I come to 100,000? Let me come to 100,000 and see. 100,000. Who is taking the book for the first copy? 100,000 cities. This book should be able to go for 100,000 cities today. The first copy. 100,000 cities. As for that, please. Any faithful 100,000 cities. Ghana cities. First copy, anybody here? Anybody here to give us a first copy? 100,000 Ghana cities. Old cities. Will you be so? 100,000 Ghana cities. Of course, a check will be paid. We may give you. Wonder, will you give some people some time to pay off? Or do you want to take it parcel? 100,000 Ghana cities. Oh, Jimele. Oh, Yata. No. 100,000 cities.
For me, the fourth part of the ceremony has begun, and MC is whispering into my ears, but the truth is that as public officers, we are guarded by a code of ethics, and we all know that the president gave us a threshold. Public officers, are you here? And so I can't go beyond a limit. So when you get to my limit, I'll stand up. Otherwise...
Oh, Basim, I told you the way I came to whisper it. You should have just whispered it. That is very true. That is why I said maybe we are in a dispensation. You wouldn't want anybody to hear. Just call us quietly and then we'll come to you. Anyway, he said when I get to his level, and we all have level, you know me so? Most definitely. Never. Jibodi. I know people are very skeptical, but we need to do it. Look, the accounts has a very wonderful adage. Organize. Osi nea ofru diapano and I heading in piano. Gentlemen, the first time I met Wanda, it was at Akutsumu International. It was one of their graduations. My daughter went there. And this man was the chairman for the occasion. When he spoke, I couldn't but to just get closer to him and said, big man, give me your number. I want to be your friend. I'm telling you, he spoke with passion. You see wisdom, you see intelligence, you see bravery. I am not God, but I know God has a great destiny for you in this country. I tell you, I know it will come to pass. You only need one thing, and that is what I tell everybody. I'm a Catholic. Humility, and you will get there. I tell you, 50,000 cities. I am sure I have gotten to your threshold. Basin, 50,000 there. I know Uncle John will be cool with that. 50,000. Hey, clap for him for me.
I don't think that the code of ethics was cast in stone. It was a public document. So you all know the threshold. When we get there, nobody me go talk. We will stand and you all know. So we are not there yet. When we are the appointees threshold per our code of ethics, I'll stand up. Thank you.
If I had opportunity, I would have changed this code of ethics for only today's purpose. But please, gentlemen, men and women, new men, men, friends of wonder, please, I'm pleading with you. Somebody should do us honors by taking this book, 50,000 cedis this evening. 50,000, we should be able to have somebody. Please. 50,000 Ghana cedis, please. Please. I am say 50,000 cedis. 50,000 cedis. Someone should be able to. Let's leave Mr. Bassin and then come to our our level. 50,000. But wonder, you serve, you are a public servant. No, be so. Yo. 50,000 cedis. Hey, okay, tell me which one. Which one should I come and you buy it for wonder? Bassin, treasure would go. Oh, okay. Okay. You said it all. You've said it all. He told me an amount. It's very reasonable. And that one I want to believe by the time I'm done with it, everybody will begin to buy it. This is not a threshold. What I'm coming to mention is not a threshold. It's not a threshold. But I want to believe a lot of... the lawyers here, may I see 4 lawyers standing up? In fact, 5 lawyers standing up. Brave lawyer, I put it to you. Me, Frederick Kokunovo, Senior Revenue Officer, I put it to 5 lawyers in this room. Please, respectfully, come forward. I need 5 bravery lawyers. Wonder, today I'm not seeing your French lawyers. Show me your friend. 5 lawyers. Where are the lawyers? Please, 5 lawyers. I need 5 lawyers. 5 lawyers. 5 lawyers. So we don't have lawyers in this room. After Wonder acknowledge all of you in this room. Oh, so I put it in as a musra. Oh, I now see what can kill or what can hold lawyers. Please, they are the back. Boss, you are a lawyer. Please step forward. On your feet up. Yes, come. Some catch them say if persuasion feels. Oh no, lawyer for Mamungumenimas. I want to join the 20,000 Ghana cedis. 20,000. 20. As for this, Basi, this is the threshold there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Let's go. Clap for the gentleman for me, please. This is the threshold. And the Fabaku Kao. And Mami Bako, Mami Bako, Mami, please, whoever is passaging or packing, so 200, the baby Anissa, 20,000 cedis, 20,000 cedis, 20. Oh, 20,000. What do Miss Remo? Basin, God bless you. God bless you. You are a great man. 20,000 Ghana cedis. 20,000 Ghana cedis. Please. The gold, for the gold. This is for the gold. It will be autographed beautifully by Wonder himself. Please, 20,000 cedis. 20. Oh, 20,000 cedis. 20,000 cedis. 20,000 Ghana cedis. 10,000. Oh, Novi, Yamala, 10,000 Ghana. Coffee at the sign.
Boaz.
Your question. All right, please let's come for the gentleman. 10,000 Ghana cedis. 10,000, still 10,000 for the first 4, the gold. 10,000 Ghana cedis. 10,000 Ghana cedis. 10,000 Ghana cedis. 10,000 Ghana cedis. 10,000 Ghana cedis, please. Oh, please. We need to sing the song for me. Sing the song for me. Jigodi. 10,000. $10,000 Ghana cedis. 10,000 Ghana cedis. 10,000 Ghana cedis. Basin. With the father me. But I just like you. There is one thing I like about you. And that is why I said, I am an instructor in customs. The way you dress, you hold your cane. Oh, it looks so nice. Arriving now is the Samimbo Commissioner Mawu. Samin Kandeyo. Mesrel Mama Tiha. Osi book no a fair. He just whispered in my ears. Osi Osrel. Fakoto yen kwine. Na tobacco na shed in your yam. Mesrel. Mama. Mr. Bassin said, "What book no back one Sorry, Nakodana say. Sorry. Yanko, Vamidu. Let's go." Oh, clap for Bassin for me. Oh, say, oh, Baba Bawasi. You been Noela, Yama. Hey, Jakwai, see that. Oh, clap for Bassin for me. Jigori, let's go. Let's go. Aha, so this is for Mama. Is it Mama Guy? Oh, Mama girl, from where? Awolo, beautiful. The lawyers in this room. You are even telling me I shouldn't go to the law school again. Please, I need 2 lawyers. In fact, 4 lawyers. They should come up right now and buy these 10,000 cedis. 4 no, not just any papa go to here. And 2,000. Oh, the mommy, Nabutre. 25. I need 4 lawyers, please. Please, when I come to you and somebody says, "Oh yeah, let me know," okay? Now they have chosen not to be lawyers again. Yumala. Madam says, "Nibofu, na count 10,000 so I won't feel me." Ukwani samu. 10,000 Ghana cedis for one of the books. You are royalty. You are the bravest lawyer I've ever seen in this country. The men are not. I don't want any contempt. Please, let's clap for our mother. Well done. Wow, we are still on the good. 5,000. I want to reduce it. 5,000. Oh, woman in Sasu. Yema. Oh, please clap for the gentleman for me. 5,000 Ghana. Thank you, my senior man. This is beautiful. I love this. Immigration formula. 10,000 a check. Whoever it is, or it's from Madam, eh? Is it from Madam or from who? Please wave and let's look. Sikaye is you. Wave and let's acknowledge you. Where are you? Where is you? Are you the one? You are the one. He's Wonders business partner. And an ibuefu. No, the 10,000. And they are to book back home. Nice one, please. Who is taking the money? Thank you. Oh, our father has also taken one for, is it 10 or 5? 5,000 Ghana cedi. Please, let's clap for him. Let's clap for him. Whoever is doing it. 5,000. Somebody at the back over. Thank you, senior man. 5,000. Someone at the back there. Who is coming here? Ushers. Munyantabo. When mama against is up here. Famano. Hey, they are 2 in number. Hurry up. Fakumon. Yeah. Ajibra. Please, let's clap for those who are buying 5,000 Ghana cedis. There are 2 for the gold. Yes, give it to the man. 5,000 Ghana cedis. We are still with the gold. 5,000. Yes, sir. Ushers, who is coming here? Yentem. Usher, who is coming here? The ushers. Please. Yentem. Answer an advance, sir. Why? Wonder, please, where are you coming from? I don't know your hometown. Tegbe in our state. Yema. Tegbe told me lafia. Nyemele togbi nya bia o. Me ko be togbi lafia. Any citizen of Tegbe, please. 5,000 cedis. Come and take it right now. Show power. Any citizen of Tegbe right now. Come and take, except Tegbe people are not, excluding Tegbe and Mamao. 5,000 Ghana cedis. Where are the Tegbe youth? Are they not here? 5,000 cedis. I want a citizen of Tegbe to pick this book right now. 5,000 cedis. Show power. Tegbe. Show. Mimela Fiawa. Where are the Tegbe people? Where are the Tegbe youth? Tegbe youth. 5,000. So some of you have decided to wait till I bring it to 20 Ghana. I'm sure you lie bad. I will never come there. Yes. So we have a check. Wow. This is to Mr. Wonder Victor. 5,000 Ghana cedis. And from whom or name withheld for spiritual reasons. Yema.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to drop some information and advice. I see a lot of us leaving. I want to entreat you to stay. It will be worth your while. There's an immigration practitioner in the UK who took his time to review the book and will be giving highlights in terms of his summary of the book. You're going to get out of his presentation takeaways you walk with. A lot of us may even read the book, but you will not see what he will see. It may be your life-saving information or a tip that will help your brother, uncle, nephew, somebody who has a problem. So please don't leave. It's Friday evening. It will be worth spending time to hear Lawyer Eko perspective on the book. Please.
Thank you, my Lord. Thank you. Oh, please, let's applaud my Lord for that. In fact, as it stands now, there is traffic in town. So if you want to go, you can go. This is spiritual traffic. Thank you. 5,000. Are we done? 5,000. 5,000. 5,000 cedis. So I know where you all want me to land. Just like my senior brother said. Is it senior or junior? Junior. But you are a big man. Oh. The way they feel you, you know, be small. He said the threshold. So I'm sure people have threshold in this room. Yes. When you go to my hometown, oh yes. We have big animals, medium animals, and small animals. And it is very important. 2,000. This one, everybody in the room would have to take a copy without delay. 2,000 Ghana cedis. 2,000. I feel my back from Craven. I had the 2,000 Ghana cedis. Justice says something that we need to push our brother. We need to help our brother. He is fighting a good cause. Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap for the VRA people. Clap for the VR. I'm bringing you a good news. Oh, the deputy.
Esquire Wanda is a member of the VRA board, and that is why our board chairman is here in the house. Malik has already explained the rule, and so, of course, we are probably among the number 1 and number 2, but we are not going beyond the threshold. However, we are also not going below the threshold. So we are buying 10 copies of the 2,000 to get to the threshold.
Oh, clap for them. They have done well. Manager, please, when we finish, for the opportunity I have, I would like to take your number. I need employment at VRA. Okay. So let's clap for VRA. Okay, Malik.
Now it looks as if we must all deploy strategy. 10 for 20,000. I bought 1 for 20,000. Yes. I want to amend my decision.
Thank you, Malik. Thank you. We're still going for it. 2,000 Ghana cedis. 2,000 Ghana cedis. Please, let's hurry. Thank you. Ushers, quickly go to daddy. And pick the money. You send Momo. Please, they will guide you. And take your book. Or please let mommy bring the book. It's very important. 2,000 Ghana cedis. 2,000 Ghana cedis. We still have more. So they are here. Beautifully displayed over here. 2,000 Ghana cedis. 2,000 Ghana cedis. 2,000 Ghana cedis. 2,000 Ghana cedis. 1,000. I love this. Let's go. Let's keep going. Well, an usher should follow me. As for this one, up front, 1,000. Yes, pick it up. 1,000 Ghana cedis. 1,000 Ghana cedis. Thank you. Please. Usher. Give it to them. 1,000 Ghana cedis. Thank you. Chief, God bless you. Yes, mommy, take the money. Why am I make it yourself? 1,000 Ghana cedis. Someone there? Beautiful. My dear, the Lord bless you. You will never have problem with immigration in your life again. 1,000. My dear, have you gotten one? You are okay? You need one. Yema. Please give it to her before she change her mind. 1,000 Ghana cedis. Please, all the books. Someone need the one at the back. Okay. Who is the person? 1,000 Ghana cedis. 1,000, bro. Well done. 1,000 Ghana cedis. Mo amotete wana mo fi say be 50 pesos no oboa o. Me famba 50 pesos. Then we you turn 50 pesos. 1,000 Ghana cedis. 1,000 Ghana cedis. Oman, is the name Omar or what's the name? Omaru, please come. There's one thing I like about this gentleman. He's so brave. When he's asking questions, the last time you went to interview Is it Nyahu Tamekulu or somebody?
He's not brave in giving money, so don't get it.
Please, this man has immigration issues. I want somebody to buy one for him.
Thank you very much.
Please, I want somebody to buy one for him. This time it is not busing. I will not go there. Hey, Aden. Somebody, please, I want somebody to buy one for this. You yourself, you send Momo.
There's someone I want to nominate to buy for me. Lily Mohammed.
Lily, where are you? Lily, on your feet up. Oh, Edinini Wonam said, you are pretty. You buy for him, please. Fast scan mommy, why? Answer why you answer, sir. Scanning hear me. Oh, let's clap for Auntie Lily. Well done. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. 1,000 Ghana cedis. Oh, somebody at the back. Well done, bro. Osha, go there, collect the money. Mujis kalo, come on, I know. 1,000 Ghana cedis. 1,000 Ghana cedis.
Frederick, there's a man who caused the Kutor International Airport to be changed to Accra International
Accra International. Where's the man?
He's sitting here.
Where is he? He has already bought one. 2,000.
Okay.
Very nice man. He has done well.
Yes.
2,000 Ghana cedis. Hey, and I'm about 1,000. Where they say man, no from basa. 2,000 Ghana cedis. Send me in Yesika. O buy that way mu and one say ya ye come tobacco and kenye. Frederick blogger.
Frederick, there's a man who speaks UK English in our midst.
Where is he? Tell me so that I go to him.
Ibrahim Eje is in the corner here.
Where is he?
Yes.
Is that a man?
Yes.
I think he has bought one already.
Yeah.
Did you buy? You didn't buy. I'll be both. You didn't bought. Please, bought one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
please applaud the man for me.
We have 30 seconds.
Wonderful.
We have 30 seconds to end the auction.
Yes.
So please help Frederick finish hard. Frederick, I have a man.
Would you allow me bring it to 500 cedis?
No, before you get to 5, I have someone who's going to buy for 1,000.
Who is that?
It's called Festus Mate. He's leader of a group called Liga Green.
Festus Mate.
He's at the
please, wherever you are, handsomely show your hand. Oh, Festus. Why are you hiding in the ranks?
Yeah, that's the leader of Liga Green.
Did you say he's buying it for 2,000 or 1,000?
I think he said 5,000.
He said he want to spoke himself.
Kutor is a founding father of Liga Green Association, and he has been very supportive to us. And so the Liga Green Association is taking 2. That's 1K times 2, so that's 2,000.
2,000
for 2 copies.
Okay.
Yes.
2,000. Why? I want to hear me. You give it to us. We are not in a Roman. I'm a Roman Catholic. We are not. People make pledges, and when we go for the money, becomes problem. All right. So they are buying 2. Give it to them. Omaru, who do you also know? Who speaks tree in this room?
Minty tree.
Who speaks tree in this room? Because you've been able to give us somebody who speaks what? How come you can speak Grobo? You speak Ga?
Because I love Dipo. Dipo is a very beautiful culture. Frederick, people are hiding their faces.
Yes, that's why I decided to come here now. Now maybe I would have to use some force to buy or to let people buy. Chief, when President Mahama went to Zambia, is it Zambia?
Yes.
And they were laughing at us. Now Fubu has become international this thing. Boss, please get up. I love your Fubu. Get up. Please clap for this gentleman for me. Oh, you look like a chief executive and you will be. Please, 1,000 cedis. Take it. Please come for the money. And you say, oh, clap for the gentleman for me. Look at him. Isn't he a chief executive? I thought they'd be addressing him. I'm a fan call baby. What do you call baby? I bet me how. Now, oh, mommy, Daviva. Please give a clap offering to mommy Kutor. These people have given us a genius. Where is daddy? Daddy there, fika away. Mommy, please come. Wow. Daddy and mommy, please come. This are the, you said something. Moses and what?
No, I won't repeat that thing. You want me to repeat that verse about
let's
Abraham?
clap for these people. Mommy, for refusing to not to do abortion and deliver this my brother out.
Oh, okay. As I do, okay. Mama Maga can do. Met you.
I need 2 people to buy at least 1 copy for them. Wanda told me he will never give them. So as it stands now, they are just there. They will never get a copy.
Yes.
Any beautiful soul here should buy just 1 for me at 1,000 Ghana cedis. Who is doing that? Please come and take grace. You think this gray hair is for not something or for nothing? Please give a clap offering to that gentleman. As you come, please, are you married? You are not married. Look around and anything you see, let me know. Okay? Thank you. Look, some are even standing here. Look at all this package.
The way it's going, me too, I'll buy some more.
Some people have already bought for them, eh?
No, if that's how you
please. You are also buying for them. Please, keep buying for them. Keep buying for them. Please, collect the money or write your name so a guy of Vietnam. How many have they bought for you? But you cannot read all of them. All right. Come again. Oh, they are the siblings of what? Wow, this is beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? I love. Let's clap for them. Let's clap for them. Mommy and daddy, please sit down. The moment Mr. Bassin said it, the moment we have been waiting for. Gen Z's 500 cedis.
5 million.
Gen Z's 500. The moment we have been waiting for. Mommy, follow me. I'll just drop it on their, what do you call it? Their bodies. Then we go. Offer. 500 years. What do you mean, my? Usher, come and take it. You people come here. Very soon we shall eat. Those of you who didn't buy the book, we will see your book before we give you food.
Frederick.
500 first.
If you just drop the book on the lap of
that is what I'm doing.
Of
please,
a
I'm
judge.
sorry. Hey, Usher, follow me.
That's contempt.
The money will get lost. Oh, follow me. 500. Follow me. And I will hear Momo.
And the Momo number is on the screen.
Please, be religious. Oh. If you take the book and you don't do the Momo, your phone will crash. I will call Minister. Oh, thank you.
Frederick, come to the right side. There's someone raising their hand.
The left side too.
And in the middle too.
Yes. 500 Ghana cedis.
Continue forward like that.
Attorney, well done. Hey, I saw 500 here. I mean, check you. Now I'm family, so.
No, the lady on your left.
Hey, please give me a book.
Yes.
She has even started opening the purse before I came here.
And then the gentleman in front of you.
Madam, please, are you married? The gentleman who is not married. Hey, I've given you a wife.
Hook up.
Please give her a copy. Thank you.
Fred, go forward.
I should go forward. Thank you. Please give her a copy. God bless you.
Ashes, can you please take this.
Whatever is in your heart, the Lord will bless you.
This one.
You need one. Thank you. Please give her one and take the money. This man wants Momo. Yes. Please give him one. Who is here? Someone is also buying one for the parent.
Okay.
As it stands now, I'm the first son of the Kutor, so they should give me one.
Okay.
Someone is buying one at the top. Thank you. Mommy and daddy, yes.
Frederick, there.
Yes. Please, collect the money.
No, at the back.
Me, it's the money that matters.
Frederick, at the back.
Yes.
At the back, yes.
At the back, you need 2.
Yes, and then there's a lady on his left. And then VR International School. They want to buy 5 copies. 5 copies, correct? VR International School, 5 copies. Please, let's clap their hands for them.
What?
Let's clap. Let's clap their hands.
Oh, they want to buy how many copies?
Amaton.
Wait, as for this one, is the last one. Share. Please, don't sell in the book. Come and give them. They need 5 copies.
Yes.
Give them 5 copies. They need it.
Okay.
We are almost done. Like my big man said, we are almost done. Nipa beyebi. Now I'm beyening. Wonder thanks all of you. We are so grateful. Is it finished? Is the book finished? Please hurry up. Give them. VR, they are buying 5. Please, how much are you buying it? Is it 1,000 or 2,000 or down balls? The Gen Zs, where are you? Please, I'm carrying some money. I don't hold money, even though I'm a tax collector. The Gen Zs, where are you? They say if you want to hide something from the black man, put it where? In a book. Is it true? The Gen Zs, let's buy it. Let's buy. Gen Zs, let's buy. Those of you at the back here, anybody interested?
Frederick, I gave you 30 seconds earlier, now you have 2 seconds.
Please, thank you.
See, tax man, if I give you a chance, you tax everybody's pocket here.
Uniba, is it Uniba or Hohe? Which one?
You are selling to the youth choir too.
I don't know part of. Wait, just go. Share.
iPhone yanyo.
Wow, me kuku na gbojira ntogbi. Ekati fe mi fa lafia.
Ezado.
Please, have you sent the memo already? You have sent it. Thank you. God bless you. Those of you say you are sending momo. If you don't send the momo, are you from Winneba or KJB? Which one? Winneba. All right. Let's go because I'm winding up. We are in every land as it stands now.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, there are some people. Please, let's go. I'm almost whining. I have the last one. There's a petition, eh? Hey.
I'm told you are doing elimination by rough tactics. You are selecting those in suit. I saw someone removing his suit. And now they have told me that you are looking at dressing and selecting some people who change dressing now. When they came to me, all I told them is, Yakubu, manage. You look like you are going to die, but you won't die.
Wow, I love this man. Well done. You know, it's not for any reason that I can't say premier and now sikani and you're offending them. You're offending premier and now sikani. So we're almost done. Me that 20 seconds. Ever. Ushers, someone need one at the back there, please. Go to the woman. Pick one. Thank you. But I wonder, please come, respectfully, come. Thank you. Respectfully, come.
Small.
Yes, I like this. There is an acronym that he always puts on his WhatsApp or whatever. Small. I like this gentleman. You look handsome. You applauded your wife, and for that, God will bless you. Any man that always acknowledges the wife, that person grows older, and you will grow older. Where is Mrs. Kutor? Where are you? Yay. All right, no problem. I have 3 left. I have 3 books left. What is it? Are you loving me, or what are you trying to do? Okay, tell me. The price will come down. Some I'm out for pay 50 pesos. That way, and then your makola. Okay, and would you permit me to go as 100 cities? Do you think we can do 500 and that's all? Somebody say 200. Would you agree 200? Okay, that's the octa. You have not given me my copy yet, too. So try and give me my copy, okay? I like your this thing. Please, I'll buy one. And I'll make sure I buy one. I'm sure man to say fine. And your guy, yes, sir. Please, Mr. Wonder, stand here. You are here for a purpose. Don't discard my brain. Please, please, please. We have 3 books left. Come here right now. Pick one. Right here, as Wonder is standing here. Show him love. Today is his birthday. Today is 13th. We are in the 3rd month. That is why I left only 3 copies. It is going for 1,000 cedis. Come. You must get a pen and autograph it right now for the 3 people that will show you that love on your birthday today. And you remember them when you become a big, in fact, you are a big man, but when you become a bigger man, autograph 1,000 Ghana cedis. Clap for them for me. They are coming. Let them come. Please give me more books. Give me more books. Please take it. 1,000. Sir, please open the book. Let him autograph right now. 1,000. Yes. Please take it. 1,000 cedis. Give them a clap offering. These are the hey, you people. 1,000. Hey, mommy, give me more copies. Is it finished? 1,000. Hurry up. Please give me the money. This morning, it is a special dedication for one's birthday. Birthday 1,000. Please put it in a package. It is not good like this. Put it in a package. 1,000. Please give me the money. Please give me the money. Those who are coming. Please, Mr. Wonder, shake the person and thank the person. Autograph the book. Please, who is also bringing 1,000? You do Momo. What is that? Momo for no. Momo Bachomo. Please, who is also giving me the money? Cash. Unchu mala. Unchu mala. Yema. Bra. Hey, please, Momo number. Hey, that is there. That is the Momo number. 0246 489777. 1,000 Ghana cedis. Please, have they all given? Senior, I like your shirt, okay? From here, see me. Let me see your tailor, okay? Yeah, 1,000 cedis. Where are the people? I wish to see Wonder's wife. Where is she? Wonder's wife. Where is she? Those who are giving the 1,000, please come here. Wonder, please, they are here. Autograph the book for them. 1,000 Ghana cedis. Please, have they done the need? Oh, this man has paid. Boss. Thank you. Boss, have you done it? Nice one. 1,000 cedis. Yeah, beautiful. If you came here and Wonder didn't see you, then you haven't come. Hey, that English is serious. You haven't come. What an English. You haven't come.
I have 2,000.
Okay. Basin, I hope you will not take me for... You haven't come. I spoke an English. The bookcases, those who took it, please bring it to Enkawu. What do you call here? Haram. We need 2. 2 are somewhere, please. It's not part of it. It's not part of it. Where is Wonder's wife? Yeah, I want that woman. Yeah. So these people are in the room and I'm suffering. Midakbe, let's go. Enyo, Debbie. You also buying for 1,000 cedis. Please. Winnie, let's go. Give us a song. Any song. Asem Papa Bia Martin Oye. Sing it. With special reference to the former president, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo Oye. My mother is Ama Oye. 10,000 Ghana cedis. Please come. Wonder will autograph for you right now. 1,000 Ghana cedis. All right, thank you. Continue singing, continue singing. Thank you, thank you. We are grateful. That is it. So you can take it from it. Hey, it's 3. Only one. It's only one. Only one. It's okay. Oh, I'm close. I'm close. Yes, yes. The money I gave to you. All right. You need one? Yes. Beautiful. 1,000. Have you given 1,000 yet? Please don't leave yet. 500. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Please don't leave yet. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Thank you. Frederick, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm winding up. I'm winding up. I'm giving a baton to my brother.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we can give a big round of applause to Frederick. All right. Thank you so much. Frederick,
please wait for me, my brother, my big brother. Please. We are looking for one of this. I beg you, whoever, please, it's at the back there. Go for it. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you. I want to speak a way.
Can I translate?
You may.
Okay.
Everybody, anybody that bought this book, may this book be the genesis of the end to any problem in your life. You didn't say amen because you didn't see me in cassock. Say amen. And my brother Basin, well done. Keep the good job. Keep the humility. What I like is that the motor rider, the way they have been following you, please try and get me one motorbike. And the Lord bless us all. Same journey to everybody. Thank you, my brother, for
and the Lord bless you too, Frederick. Thank you so much. I think we can do better for Frederick. Thank you so much. He's done a job I could have never done. I told you, he's an expert. God bless you, my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, I've gone to book launches. I've picked books. I said I'll read it today, tomorrow, next week, next year, next 10 years. And then the book is on my shelf. It's beautiful on the shelf. I don't know what the book is saying. It's likely that the book you've bought tonight, you may not read it. So to save you the trouble, we've done a review. And the one who did the review is an expert. So listen to his title. He's an asylum practitioner. And he's an immigration, so he's an immigration and asylum practitioner based in the UK. And he has done a review of this book. We have got the books, but he's just going to do a quick review for us before we leave here tonight. He flew in all the way from London. London is the capital of, that thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's invite Ransford Echo Esquire to give us a quick review.
Thank you very much. Mijidi se obiya to book nibi. Hello? Hello? Adamwa Brana. Okay, so I know we are all tired, but this part is also very important. In any book review, my task will be to give you some understanding of the book and would bring out some highlights. So as said, my name is Ako Ransford from S&K Law Solicitors in London. And I think, going through everything we've done here today, I think Wanda has given a solution to a very big problem. One day when I was in, one of my days in court, when I finished around Chancery Lane in London, I met one Ghanaian who was very devastated. He was giving me a story. And in this story, he just mentioned one keyword which lingers in the chambers of memory. He told me, lawyer, meaning pass a sin abu chitipan kamamba. So when I thought about this, I realized that many people do not have proper education before they try to even make steps to travel abroad. And this book today gives us a very good understanding of what some of the things we have to look for before we even travel. Now, because of time, I'll just go straight to the speech I prepared. My speech is just going to be 15 minutes, so please bear me out. So I'm going to also stand on existing protocols. It is both a professional honor and a personal privilege to review the immigration formula, rules, packaging, and strategy under the distinguished chairmanship of His Lordship Justice Kulendi. May I also commend all of you for your presence here this afternoon. Your attendance reflects the growing importance of immigration in our national and professional discourse. Immigration is no longer a peripheral subject. It now affects education, commerce, family unity, and global mobility. Your presence affirms that this area of law has become both relevant and consequential in contemporary Ghanaian society. Before I turn to the substantive analysis of this book, permit me to commend the author, Mr. Wanda Victor Kutor, Esquire, for the vision, industry, and intellectual discipline required to produce a work of this caliber. And that's undertaking a structured treatment of immigration law, particularly within the intricate and highly procedural framework of the United States system and other European jurisdictions, demands not only technical competence, but also clarity of reasoning, methodological precision, and a commitment to public enlightenment. This publication reflects careful research, practical familiarity with administrative processes, and a deliberate effort to transform complexity into accessible structure. In that respect, the author has rendered a valuable service not only to practitioners but also to students, applicants, and the wider public. Based on my reading of this book and my brief discussion with the author when he visited me in London, I'm not at all surprised he is the one putting up this comprehensive immigration material. I'm indeed highly honored to be associated with this book as a Ghanaian-based lawyer in the United Kingdom practicing immigration. Mr. Chairman, permit me now to begin with a foundational principle of public law, the doctrine of legitimate expectation. In administrative law, where a public authority publishes rules, criteria, or policies, individuals are entitled to expect that those rules will be applied fairly, consistently, and rationally. This principle has been articulated by the UK Supreme Court in Council of Civil Service Unions vs. Minister for Civil Service, and also stated in the case of Ao vs. North and East Devon Health Authority ex parte Coughlin. In Ghana, Article 23 of the 1992 Constitution reflects the same constitutional commitment to fairness in administrative action. But Mr. Chairman, the principle of legitimate expectation presupposes knowledge. One cannot rely on rules one does not understand, and one cannot invoke fairness when one has failed to acquaint oneself with a governing framework. Immigration systems are rule-based systems. They publish visa categories, statutory requirements, documentary standards, admissibility criteria, and grounds of refusal. Now, all the well-known legal principles are applicable in immigration practices. The principle of odi alterum partem, that's the hearing the other side, nemo iudes in causa sua, that one cannot be a judge in one's own cause, and most importantly, for immigration purposes, the principle of actori incumbent onus probandi, that is the burden of proof lies on the applicant. So in every visa application one is doing, the burden of proof lies on you to be able to furnish all the necessary documents establishing that you meet all those requirements. Where all these rules are properly understood and adhered to, discretion becomes structured and immigration decisions becomes more predictable. Mr. Chairman, recent empirical data emphasizes this reality. According to the US Department of State Visa Statistics, in 2024, the refusal rate for the B visa, that's the visitor visas from Ghana, was 55.6%. This indicates that over half of Ghanaian applicants are denied a US visitor visa. Student visa refusals rate also remain high, reflecting strict scrutiny of documentations and compliance with statutory requirements. These figures demonstrate that immigration outcomes are not driven by hopes, prayers, or prophecies. They are determined only by rules. So there are many instances when I'm doing visa applications, some of my clients will tell me that, lawyer, me do work off our credit at all. You're born by a pan amount. But to be honest with you, you can pray and do everything, but the onus of proof lies on you to be able to show that you meet those rules by the provision of all the required documents. It is within this context, Mr. Chairman, that this book, the Immigration Formula, Rules, Packaging, and Strategy by Mr. Wanda Victor Kutor becomes not merely useful, but essential. In his foreword, our Honorable Chairman, Justice Kulendi, notes, and I quote, "During my years in active legal practice, immigration work was almost exclusively navigated through experience, informal knowledge, and personal familiarity with administrative procedures at various embassies, high commissions, and consulates. With respect, that is still the reality even unto today. Immigration advice remains largely experiential and sometimes anecdotal. From my reading of this book, I realized that its value lies in its effort to replace uncertainty with structure. As an immigration practitioner, what strikes me first is the organization of the book. The author, Mr. Kutor, does not treat immigration law as an abstract academic subject. Instead, he stresses it around the migrant's journey. The discussion moves from temporary visa to long-term pathways. This book examines, among other topics, student visas, optional practical training, service transfers, employment-based consideration, family petitions, adjustment of status, asylum, inadmissibility, revocation, and secondary inspections. The sequencing mirrors the progression many applicants experience. That is from application to maintenance of status to potential challenge or transition. The author's treatment of visa refusals early in the book is particularly commendable. The author provides illustrations together with useful exhibits that show what causes visa refusals. He presents a clear dichotomy between the minor and the major grounds of refusals. One of the main grounds of refusal discussed by the author is the issue of strong ties. I believe he spoke about this strong ties. And I'm sure most of us are familiar with strong ties. Indeed, if you've been refused a visa to the UK, Canada, or US, you will be familiar with this term, strong ties. Ties, or let's say strong ties, are the demonstrable connections to the home country. It could be employment, business ownership, family responsibilities, property, and educational commitment. The author offers several examples with practical explanation, including documents an applicant will need to prove strong ties. I think this is very important. When I came to Ghana, I came here, I think, 4 days ago, and I understand there are a lot of applications going on. Many people are now trying to make applications to go to the United States, ostensibly to watch the World Cup. I think if you have a copy of this book, it will serve you so well. Now, I'm a lawyer, I do immigration work. I actually am in wonder how Wanda has been able to provide a systematic breakdown of every document you need to establish or to prove strong ties. It's something I was really very surprised about. And I think it's something all of us, we all have to get a copy of this book. Immigration officers conduct a forward-looking assessment. Is the applicant likely to comply with a visa term? This assessment is made based on the representations and the documentary evidence provided as part of the visa application. As a UK practitioner, I recognize this immediately. This mirrors the visitor visa assessment and the appendix visit of the UK immigration rules, where intention to leave must be evidenced and not assumed. An applicant for a visa to the UK must establish financial sufficiency and intention to return. Mr. Chairman, another very important observation in the book is the author's discussion of inadmissibility. Inadmissibility is the legal disqualification from entry into a particular country. This is actually different from a visa refusal. This discussion shows the reader, any person who reads this book, that there are circumstances in which an applicant for a visa may be inadmissible to the country on grounds such as misrepresentation in prior application or on grounds of criminality. So there are many of you here, maybe you want to go to America. You might have even been declared inadmissible because of maybe a prior visa application you did, for which you do not even know the contents. In my practice, I realized that visa applications have been done a lot by connection men. And if your application is mostly done and you do not have a copy, or you've not seen the documents submitted as part of your visa application, the problem is that your visa perhaps might have been refused and you might have been banned. That's why we are talking about inadmissibility. What Wanda has done in this book is that he's made it so clear that although you might meet all visa requirements at the material time you want to make the visa application,
but because of a prior visa application to which you've been declared inadmissible, you might not be able to even apply or get a success in that particular application. Now, Mr. Chairman, on page 106 of the book, the author discusses asylum. And asylum is a protection mechanism grounded in international refugee law, particularly the Convention relating to the status of refugees and its protocol relating to the status of refugees. It is not an ordinary immigration pathway, but it's a legal remedy available to individuals who demonstrate a well-founded fear of persecution in their home country on recognized convention grounds, namely race, religion, nationality, membership of a particular social group, or a political opinion as defined under Article 1A2 of the 1951 Convention. The Convention further enshrines the principles of non-refoulement under Article 33, prohibiting the return of a refugee to a territory where their life or freedom will be threatened. In its discussion, the author also addresses, as part of the asylum issues, he addresses the safe third country rule. This principle recognizes that an applicant may be required to seek protection in the first safe country they pass through. Now, many times in England, immigration lawyers, many Ghanaian applicants who come to the United Kingdom sometimes are stopped at Heathrow Airport and Gatwick Airport. Now, when they realize that they are not able to enter, what happens is that they try to seek asylum. Okay, but asylum, the reason I'm so much particular about this issue of asylum is that people come to the UK and they try to seek asylum on grounds to which are not recognized under the convention. So somebody will say, oh, makofa me fie a good yebi, ana but it's not part of the grounds one can apply for asylum. So if you are fortified with the law, especially if you read the book and you understand all these things, it will really help you as to, or you get properly acquainted with these rules and you know what to do when you are coming to, like when you are traveling to UK or any other country. Mr. Chairman, in discussing secondary inspection, the author corrects an important misconception that a visa guarantees entry into a country. In fact, a visa does not guarantee entry. It only authorizes travel to a port of entry where admissibility is determined. This the author highlights, and it's so much refreshing. Now, what the author has achieved in this discussion is to underscore that a visa application process requires full compliance until entry, and in many cases, until an applicant returns from the country. So many a times when people get visa, they go to church first and go and give testimony. Or American visa, but they forget that the visa doesn't guarantee you entering into the United Kingdom, the United States, Canada. It doesn't. What happens is that when you get to the point of entry, you will be asked questions. So these questions sometimes are very harmless questions. It could be 2 questions, but just these 2 questions could determine whether you will enter or you will not. So this is very important, and the book really clarifies this position, to which I think all of us should read and get so familiar with. Now, I get a lot of instructions on this matter. So people get to the border, especially Gatwick Airport, you see a lot of people being detained, especially in the Combrook Detention Center in Heathrow. And lawyers will have to be going back and forth on these same things because they do not understand that your visa doesn't really guarantee you your entry into the country. One commendable aspect of the book is the author has placed immigration definitions into proper perspective. For instance, what is the difference between a visa and a status? My friend he spoke about it in the video we watched. And what is revocation and what is its legal effect? What occurs when one has a visa and applies for a new visa? And the modus operandi of the consular sections in verifying documents submitted. Mr. Chairman, one other commendable feature of this book is the author's structured use of exhibits. This exhibit translates principles into practice. The author provides 37 exhibits, which include visa refusals, inadmissibility decisions, and revocation letter. One very important exhibit I find in the book is Exhibit 22.1, which is a letter by the American Embassy to a third-party institution trying to establish the veracity of a document submitted by an applicant. Now, many people, when we apply for visas, we do not know that the document we submit as part of the visa application is verified. So they write to third-party institutions to verify the authenticity of those particular documents. And if it is found that those documents are not correct, it becomes
very fatal. Although predominantly focused on American and other European immigration law, the structural principles discussed are globally recognizable. In moving immigration discourse in Ghana from anecdote to analysis, from uncertainty to structured understanding, the author has made a meaningful contribution not merely to legal literature, but to informed decision making. As a reviewer, I consider whether a work is necessary, accessible, and structurally accurate. On each count, this book answers in the affirmative. Mr. Chairman, in his contribution to this book, Professor Larry A. DiMatteo, Professor of Contract Law and Legal Studies at Warrington College of Business and Levin College of Law, reminds us that immigration law is in constant state of change. He further notes, and I quote, that the evolving nature of immigration law, especially under the Trump administration, will require future editions of this book. That observation captures the character of this field with precision. Immigration law does not operate in isolation. It reflects political will, economic priorities, social anxieties, humanitarian commitments, and national identity. It is perhaps one of the most policy-sensitive areas of modern law. But Mr. Chairman, this dynamism, as noted by Professor DiMatteo, is not unique to the United States. In the United Kingdom, we are witnessing significant structural reform in immigration, a shift from the standard 5-year route to settlement to a 10-year route to settlement on an end settlement model, where the right to permanent residence is framed increasingly as something to be demonstrated, qualified for, and justified through measurable contribution. As Professor DiMatteo suggests, scholarship in this field must evolve alongside policy. It is therefore my honor to commend this book not merely as a static publication, but as part of an ongoing professional and intellectual dialogue in a field that never stands still. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. That was a great review. So we don't want to keep you waiting. We'll just call on the High Commissioner, Deputy High Commissioner to Togo to give us a few words, and then we'll continue the program.
Thank you, Bridget. Good evening. I'm also standing on the existing protocol and wishing my very good friend, Wanda, a very good happy birthday. In order not to take any more time, because time has already been spent, I also want to add my voice to Wanda's book that I read through a few words, and I realized that he has taken his time to put out his thoughts together. I spent about 10 years in the US back in the days, and those days it was free and fair stay in the United States. But these days we see a lot of things happening where the ICE are harassing people of color, the Latinos, etc. So America has become a no-go area for migrants. So this book will be of value to all of them. I will also suggest to the writer that he should put it on Amazon so that our brothers and sisters who are living in the United States and may not know their status can also read and acquire knowledge, so that sometimes when they are going for their immigration interviews, they can know whether their visas are allowed to help them stay or be deported, or to look for a proper immigration lawyer to help them. I also appeal to my brother to talk about Africa. Africa is more important to all of us because we want to make Africa a borderless continent to Africans. I am serving in my mission in Togo, even though I reside most of my adult life in Aflao. Despite my diplomatic status, I find it difficult to commute from my house even to my workplace. You can see our brothers and sisters choke at the border. Our Ghana immigration officers extorting money from our brothers and sisters. You can live in Aflao, but you cannot shop in Togo. So we must also do a write-up on this so that where we want goods and services to commute among African states to ease poverty and eradicate a lot of things, when we want this to be achieved, immigration officers must know the immigration laws and know that we do not need visas to travel from Aflau into Togo or from Hafasini to Abidjan. Also, I appreciate the fact that you say there is a gap at the legal fraternity where immigration is not taught as a course or subject. I think I also buy into the idea that we should look at it so that they can use as a resource. They can use you as a resource person in order to make this a beautiful course for all of us to study in our schools, or most especially the law school. I thank you all for coming, and good evening again to Tobio and Mama. God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Ambassador, or High Commissioner, Ambassador to Togo. And I love Togo because, like I said, I used to go to Asigame, Alafle, Kaklo. The effort there is nice. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to almost the end of the program. We started with the chairman giving us the approval to start, and now we want to see whether we have the permission to end. We're going to hear from the chairman, and this no mean a chairman, to be a justice of the Supreme Court of the land. Ladies and gentlemen, Justice Kulendi. And I said he should teach me Dagari so that I also teach him Fulani.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long evening, but thankfully we have come to the end of a truly inspiring and successful launch. As we close this ceremony, I want to express my deepest gratitude to every one of you who took the time to be here to support lawyer Wanda Kutor, especially you who stayed true to the end. I'd like to thank our guest speaker for taking the trouble to come all the way from the UK, our Deputy High Commissioner for the solidarity message, particularly the CEO of the Youth Employment Agency, Malik, for showing true fraternity and brotherhood with Wanda, and Chairman Engineer Jabish, I see, and his team. They've left the room, but they have demonstrated support for Wanda and for this ceremony. I must commend the planning committee. This is an excellent launch. I mean, I have been to many of these launches, but the organization here is superb and very much like the Wonder Man, even though he will say small. The MCs, the ushers, the media, the choir for the great job. Where's Lady Palm? Is Pamela still in the room? Please, Pam and Princess, please come. We missed you. Wanted to acknowledge and commend you. Pamela is, I call her First Lady, and she's married to a very busy and difficult young man. So each time and I see, and that's Pam, that's Lady Pam. Pam, thanks for your support. Princess, thank you for standing with Daddy and for the sacrifice you made into this effort. And thank you so much. And that's Lady Pam. She's Wanda's wife and also classmate, and she's a lawyer in her own right. And Mommy and Daddy, I want to thank you. Thank you for giving us such a wonderful asset in the Wonder Man, and to the chiefs and elders from Anglo, You have a real son in Lawyer Kutor, and I appreciate you coming to stand with him on this occasion. He has done all of us proud. And to each and every one of you, as I said from the beginning, you are a VIP. Your support is invaluable, and this event would not have been this successful without your participation, without your presence, and without your support. May God replenish and increase each and every one of you who was able to invest in this project in support of Wonder. And even for anyone who was not able to purchase one at this auction, don't give up. I encourage you to grab a copy from the bookshelf, and please ensure you keep sharing the information and spread the word about the invaluable resource in this book, The Immigration Formula. I thank you once again for your attendance and for making the lounge a resounding success, and I wish each and every one of you a safe commute back home and a restful and blessed weekend. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much, my Lord, and thank you all for being a great audience, and thank you so much, Wanda, for putting all of us together on this wonderful night for this beautiful book. For everybody who has a challenge or wants to know how to do it. You did, my Lord. You did, my Lord. Which is, we've cut that part of the video. We put it on our CV. Because not every day that you get to be acknowledged like that by Charlie. Yeah, so it's going to be on our CV, my Lord. Thank you so much. So, Frederick, I will let him wrap up for us. Bridget and myself, we say a very big thank you. Bridget, say it yourself.
Thank you. We are grateful.
Oh, no, the microphone is hitting you.
Thank you all for being a great audience. We love you. We hope to see you again. I hope somebody flies me back again to do this with Omar Sanda.
No, that's not what I hope. I hope you fly me also to London. So me too, I'll enjoy London some more. You know what I mean? I want to sit on the bus in London. Very well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being a great audience. Our high table personalities will file out while the Uniba. Akpafu Winiba choir will give us some nice tunes. Let me just say that we have finger foods outside. I think they call it savories in English. We have finger foods outside. We have some small drink and a few things. And then there would also be more signing of the book outside. If you want to buy a copy, you can get yours outside. Wanda will do the signing for us. But we're going to do a group photograph here. And so the team at the high table will lead us while everybody else joins. So Winneba Youth Choir, Fred, that's your people, right? Yeah. My name is Umar Rusanda Amadou, Bridget Bonnie, Frederick.
Kweku Novon.
Mauna Yiramiakata Akpenami. Winneba, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do the photography. So I think we can stand here. Yes. Okay.
Can we allow them to take the pictures and then we can do the talking, please? Photographers, please be on standby.